this is Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment Tarot, here to do an all special. All subscribers can ask a question, of course, time allowing. So hold on one second. Let me go ahead and mute this right here. Okay. So again, I want to welcome everybody, all my subscribers. Thank you for all your support by liking and sharing and subscribing to my channel. I want to give this opportunity to show my gratitude, appreciation for all of you guys that support my channel. Thank you very much. Gratitude. I can't even express how thankful I am for the support from my channel. I hope sharing the messages that may help resonate that month, may not resonate. Just depends on your natal chart. Does allow you a little bit of information and knowledge going into the next month's energies. Okay. So again, I want to welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. Until some other people's come in, let me go ahead and adjust my camera. There we go. All right. So until people come in, if my moderators want a question or ask a question, you're more than welcome to pop a question in there so that we can get started. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and use the frequency bowl to go ahead and center the energies within myself, as well as center the energies in the room. Okay. So here we go with the sound bowl. Thank you. All right, and we're going to go ahead and do a silent universal prayer for all beings, happiness, prosperity, and abundance. So it's going to be a silent prayer. You can either pray with me or just bear me with some patience. Okay, here we go. All right. Thank you so much. Love, peace, and abundance and prosperity to everyone. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start. And if anybody wants to ask a question, I have, let's see here. So we have Andy here, Mickey here, and then Kat's here. Anybody? Okay. So Mickey asked first. So we're going to go ahead and get her a general reading. And then you guys can go ahead and put a question in there and we'll work on that until other people come. Okay. So the deck that I want to use, because it's been my favorite deck, we had to throw away the other deck because we got a bad reading for someone. So I'm opening up a deck. That means there's no energies that have been used before in this deck, my favorite deck. We are going to use that for Mickey, for a general love reading or whatever it is divine spirit and guides wants her to know for her higher good. So we are going to go ahead and get started until other people join us. And then Mickey's going to keep me abreast on if a subscriber comes in and asks a question. Until then, let's get this party started and find out what Mickey needs to know for her higher good going into June. Now, in June, there's going to be a lot of energies, planetary transitions. Mars is going to be going into Leo for the whole month of June, which is going to be very aggressive behaviors. A lot of people are going to be acting aggressively, go, 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 go. So if you find that you are being addressed in an aggressive manner or things are coming at you pretty aggressively and pretty quick, it could be that. We have Saturn going in a retrograde as well as Pluto in the month of June as well. So those are making you revisit some shadow work, things that you have to work out, trauma, past childhood trauma. So a lot of people in the readings that I've been doing for June have been coming up with shadow work, the moon card coming up, not specific to a Pisces, but it could be. And it's been talking about there's work to be done, things that we may have been with the Seven of Swords in denial about, but needing to face it because in order to be able to move forward and get unstuck or to ascend to a higher place in a relationship or a career, sometimes we need to address what's holding us back that we have been in denial about, not wanting to face. And so some of those turbulent energies are going to be coming up for everybody in the month of June. These readings are timeless, so they're going to play out when they're supposed to. So whenever you see these readings, whenever they play out for you, if they don't resonate at this moment, give it time because the energies are fluid, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started with Michaela. I've got the Sun card. You could be dealing with a Leo. It could just be what it means, that total emotional fulfillment is on its way to you in the month of June. In your career or relationship. What other messages, divine spirit and guides, do we want Michaela to know about her June transition and journey? What is it that we need to know for Michaela? Please give me some more messages. There's some more messages there. What other messages do we have for Michaela for the month of June? All right, here we go. Some more messages for Michaela. Don't be shy. Pop it out. Let's see what's going on for Michaela. All right. You're going to have a different path to take, options to take as well, opportunities to people, however that resonates for you in the month of June. Let's get some more messages here. I just want to get a couple more cards for the messages for Michaela in the month of June. Let's get those messages. All right. Well, Michaela, it's I guess you have that in the shadow side. There we go. All right. So here we go. So Michaela, it looks like you're going to be working on your total emotional fulfillment, or emotional fulfillment will be coming to you. You may be dealing with a Leo. I do have that two options are going to be available to you. Either one of the paths that you choose in love or career will be a good, successful option, because the Two of Wands is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, and it's about a successful path no matter which one you choose. It's a successful card. Okay. I also have these cards that flipped out first, that it is divine timing. So the wheel is in your favor. So that means that this opportunity in June for the energies that a lot of people will be stressing through with retrogrades and having to do some shadow work, it looks like you're going to be, as a Taurus, because Taurus is going to be glorified and what they call it, exalted in the month of June, because Taurus has a lot of planetary traditions in there that are going to be blessed. So Tauruses are going to be going through a very good month in June, whether it's career or love, because you're going to be exalted. Okay. Taurus is going to be in a lot of good planetary conjunctions. Okay. So again, total emotional fulfillment, two options, two paths. No matter which one you choose, it's going to land good for you. One may be a spiritual path, one may be a love path, or career or love. Okay. And it's going to be destined, because the time is right for you right now. Divine timing is at play. I do have the Queen of Wands energy. You will be having the assistance of a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or you being a Taurus moon will be using the energies of putting yourself out there in the limelight, not embarrassed, ashamed, to take action, just living in the moment, living in the present, being happy just to be. And not worried about what other people think about you. This is the person that people want to be around. They want to be surrounded by. They want to basically bask in this person's aura, because these people have a lot of energy, fun loving. The party is when they walk in the room. That's when the party starts. Okay, so that's the energies you're going to be going through. I also have, Michaela, that you will be in your you will be independent. You will be successful. You do not need anybody to prop you up. You will, and you know this. You feel the stability. You feel the independence, and you love that. You thrive on that. You thrive on not having to ask anybody for permission, not needing anybody's blessings, and being okay with yourself. Okay, that's a great thing to have. All right. Then I have the Queen of Cups. You're going to be all about that emotional balance. You're going to be all about giving and receiving love. You are going to be so loving that people can't stand the fact that, I mean, you are going to be not only the exciting person to be around, you're not only going to be the one putting yourself in the limelight, you're also going to be coming from a place of emotional stability, and people are going to be feeling that. They're going to be envious. They're going to be jealous. They're going to be like, oh my God, she's got everything going for her. You know what I'm saying? But you will be emotionally balanced. You will be a giving, loving person in the month of June, when other people are going to be going through it. And someone from the past may revisit you. Six of Cups is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So while you're going through this total emotional fulfillment with two paths and two options to take, whether it's love, career, you're divinely timed. So no matter what you choose to do with your time and your energies, you will be coming from an emotional stable place. And as an exciting person, you will be the one that everybody wants to be with in June. And you will be standing firm in your not needing anybody's blessings, not needing anybody's permission to be that lively, emotionally stable person. But you do have someone coming from the past. You will be dealing with either someone coming back from the past to revisit you, or you will be revisiting, because remember I said that with Saturn in retrograde, as well as Pluto in retrograde, and Mars in Leo for the whole month of June, Taurus is going to be in an exalted position. That means Tauruses are going to come out lucky. They're going to be lucky in career, lucky in money, lucky in love. It's just Taurus is going to be sitting pretty in June, okay, where other people may be struggling. But This could also be you thinking about the past and having fond memories of somebody or of a time that you were happy. So this could either be somebody coming back to you, or it could be you just being in the moment and thinking about good times, things that bring that fuzzy, warm feeling to you about love, or a special person in your life that comes back to you. But that's what you will be doing. I'm going to use the yin yang oracle here to give you some clarity, Michaela, so you can have, or Mickey, so you can have a little bit of clarity. This is the yang yang energies of divine spirit and guides. Please give me Mickey's clarity on this reading here of being in an abundant place. So let's go ahead and get some energies. One more shuffle for Mickey for her yin yang energies and oracle. So please give me divine spirit and guides some messages that Mickey needs to take in the month of June. What is going to be the messages that she needs to hear for her higher good? Let me get a couple more messages for Mickey for clarity on this reading that she needs to know for her higher good in the month of June. All right, so we got a couple clippers, okay? All right, so these are the messages that we have for you, Michaela, from Spirit. They want you to know, first of all, this is the first card, that you may become in a union with those two options, and with the total emotional fulfillment card. I feel like you may come into a relationship that's a perfect union. So it says integration, and union with the Queen of Wands energy, and you putting yourself out there with the total emotional fulfillment that it comes along with it, as well as two options that will be coming your way. One of them, I feel intuitively, will lead to a union with the integration, and with the Queen of Wands, of you really putting yourself out there and not limiting yourself and keeping yourself at home, really putting yourself out in the limelight. You're going to attract a union and integration that's going to lead to something special. Okay. I also have the yin yang of storm. It's going to be unexpected. So when these unions come in, or when this integration or this person comes in that leads to total emotional fulfillment from you putting yourself out there, I feel like it's going to be an unexpected storm. Sagittarius had this in their reading that I just did recently, which is talking about when this person comes in, your person, it's going to come in so fast. It's like one of those storms where thunder and lightning, there was no forecast for rain, there was no forecast for bad weather, and then all of a sudden something comes in so unexpectedly, like a storm. This is how it's going to be for you when you meet this person, or when this person comes back, because we do have the Six of Cups. But however it resonates with you in the month of June, because it is going to be a good month for you, it is going to come in quick and unexpected, like a storm. Okay. The next clarity or oracle card I have is that live in the present. A lot of people, okay, with the Six of Cups being a past energy, if this isn't somebody coming back from your past, someone that you have fond memories of, make sure that you stay focused in the present. It's okay to retrospect on fond memories, or if someone comes back from the past, it is okay to look back at that person with a lot of love and fondness, but stay focused on the present, because the present energies, I feel intuitively, the present gratitude that you feel, and the abundance, I feel, is going to come with the new person. I feel like you will have something from the past come up to revisit, but it's just something to remind you of a time when you felt fulfilled, when you felt that total emotional fulfillment. But stay focused in the present, because I feel like your the love that you want, the unexpectedness that you want, is the two paths that you want, is going to come unexpectedly, and you have to stay focused in the present and not the past or the future. Stay focused on the present. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of people are so stuck in the past and what they should have, could have done, what they wish would have happened, or the future, what's going to happen, that you're going down a lazy river on a tube. Okay. You're so focused on what's behind you and what's in front of you that you're missing all that beautiful scenery that's happening to you in the live, in the moment, in the present moment. You're not paying attention to the beautiful roses and the flowers and the scenery and everything that's in the present. And so when you get to the future, or when you get to the other side, you're like, dang, I missed out on all that beauty because I was so worried about the past, or I was so focused on the past, or I was so focused on my future and what was to come. I missed all that stuff in between. And now I'm just on the other side. So don't miss out on your blessings for not staying in the present moment. Okay. The other card that I have for you for your oracle is I have renewal and spark. June, when you have that Queen of Wands energy of and the Nine of Pentacles, very independent, very stable, and in yourself, and you know, having a lot of emotional stability. You need to remember that this is what's going to renew your spark. So divine timing is on your side. This is going to be your month. Okay, so you will feel a renewal. You'll feel a spark. You will feel all that. You'll feel this radiance and this glow, and I think that this is the energy that you need to kick it off for the rest of the year, so that you can feel that spark and that renewal of wanting to participate in life again, wanting to embrace the abundance and everything that comes your way. All right. So also I have here that whatever it is that is going to play out in June is going to lead to rebirth in winter. So I do have a time for you, a time frame. Whatever this union is that is talking about that you're going to have a integration, you're going to have a union, two paths to take that may lead to something special. I have rebirth and winter. So something about the winter, it could be the fall equinox going into winter, but I feel that there's going to be a rebirth happening for you in the month, in the winter months. Okay. And the winter months, I mean, depending on where you are, longitude and latitude, the winter starts early here in Colorado. So here, as soon as Halloween gets, we're getting snow. Okay. So I know in Texas and other places down south, the winter does start out like in October, November. So definitely think about the winter, because there will be some rebirth and some happenings. Okay. All right. So that is your reading, Mickey. Let's go on to the next one. So we have, let's take a look here. Who is next, Mickey? We have, okay. So Mary Love wants a question. She wants a general for June. Okay. So we will definitely do that. Okay. And let's see here. Let's see. Am I missing anybody else? Nope. Mickey, Andy, I'm sorry you're having technical problems. Just go ahead and step out and then step back in. It might re-jog it for you. Kat, I will get you a love general reading as soon as I get Mary, okay? I want to get Mary first. All right, so we're going to get Mary. So Mary, we're going to welcome to and thank you for supporting my channel. We're going to go ahead and get a reading for you for the month of June. All right, what general messages you need for the month of June. Put these up here and we will get this party started for you. Okay, so what messages are going to be for Mary? Let me get all these cards back. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to use the Tattoo Tarot for Mary. All right. Mary, thank you again for being a subscriber and welcome to the channel. And I do appreciate all your support with watching, viewing, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you so much for being here, Mary. Let's get Mary's messages for June. What is it that she needs to know for her higher good from Divine Spirit and Guides? What is Mary's message for June? Divine Spirits. 2 more shuffles. All right, Mary. All right, 1 more. Okay. So, Divine Spirit and Guides, please give me Mary's messages for the month of June. Please give me all of the Divine Spirit and messages Mary needs to know while she's traversing the journeys of now until June. This reading is timeless, so it can play out at any time. Please give me Mary's messages. Okay, well, that's quite a bit, so we're going to go ahead and take some of those back. All right. Mary's messages, Divine Spirit and Guides for the month of June. Divine Spirit and Guides. Here we go. There's a flipper. All right. What other messages do we have for Mary in Divine Spirit and Guides for the month of June? Please give us the messages that she most needs to hear for her higher good. Okay. We're going to keep those. Okay. So we've got some messages here for you, Mary, for what you need to know. I'm going to go in the order. Okay. So you will have a offer. This could be for love or it could be career, however it resonates with you. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy about someone stepping up. And this is not a message. This is an offer. Okay. So somehow you will be getting an offer, or you may be offering some emotional fulfillment, putting yourself out there and inviting love or emotional fulfillment, or you will be getting a message. Could be from a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. It could be anybody with these energies. So there will be an offer of love coming your way. be careful that there isn't something that you're in self-denial about, or make sure that when this offer comes in, that you really focus on the energies and trust your gut instincts, because there may be some deception on their side, lying, cheating, or stealing. When the seven of swords comes up as Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, it could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but I don't feel like it is. It could be any energies, but I feel like when this offer comes in, make sure you don't take it at face value. Make sure that you scrutinize it. Trust your gut instincts when it comes to this offer. Okay. The reason why I feel that is because I do feel like you're going to have some anxieties when this offer comes in. It may be someone you know, or it may be someone that you know of, but it is going to bring you some slight anxiety, sleepless nights, maybe nightmares. Maybe this person is not the one that you want the offer to come from, or maybe you're in self-denial about this person, and so that brings you a little bit of nightmares, sleepless nights. I do have the Queen of Wands energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. So I do feel like you are going to be, like I just explained for Mickey, when you have the Queen of Wands energy, you're going to be drawing in a lot of offers. Okay, this Knight of Cups might not just be one offer. You're going to be exuding a passionate, energetic, everybody wants to be around you, everybody wants to be in your area, because you're the life of the party. You have action, passion, energy. You want to be out in the limelight. These people are beautiful to look upon. These people have this beautiful energy that you just want to be around because it's intoxicating. So I feel like that's going to be the energies that you're going to be exuding in the month of June, during all these transitions. And I think that maybe you have a little bit of anxieties because maybe recently or going into June, you will be having to change your perspective on things. Maybe you will have to move and change your mindset, or maybe you will physically be moving to another location, because the Six of Swords speaks to having to move to a better place so that you can reap the abundance, prosperity, and stability that's coming from another place. Okay. So either you are going to have a little bit of self doubt, maybe be in self denial about an offer, something that's bringing you anxiety, one of the offers or the offer that's coming at you. Maybe you don't trust it, or maybe you shouldn't trust it at face value because maybe it makes you feel uncomfortable. Like maybe it's a friend's ex, or maybe it's someone that you, oh, you know what? I wish that this wouldn't have come from that person because I really don't trust this person, or I have doubts about this person, is what I'm feeling. But you are going to be drawing in a lot of offers, and it could be because you have moved on in your mindset. It may be that you are moving on and moving physical location, however that resonates with you. I do feel like the Chariot card is coming up. So this was in reverse though for you. So I feel like the Chariot card, you could be dealing with a Cancer. You don't have to be. But when the Chariot is in the upright, it's about moving on very fast, very quickly. You're determined about something. You've made up your mind and you're taking action. When it's in the reverse, I feel like you're changing your mindset, or you're working on changing your mindset and your perspective, as well as even moving to a different location. And you're doing it very slowly. You're thinking about your options. You're thinking about, this is not a fast movement. Okay. Either you're dealing with a Cancer, or you're having slow moving action when it comes to possibly moving and changing location, or changing your mindset on how you feel about something or how you feel about someone. Okay. Also, I have in reverse the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is energy of someone that wants to stick it out to the end. So maybe this offer is coming from someone that you maybe had a past relationship with. Maybe this person cheated on you or lied to you in the past. And so it's bringing you nightmares and sleepless nights that this person is offering love to you again, or it's coming back around. And so maybe since this is the Nine of Wands, yours is in the reverse. This is someone that you didn't want to stick it out with. This is someone that you didn't want to go the 9 rounds with. Okay. This is someone that you don't want to entertain anymore of pursuing in a relationship, because maybe they were deceitful to you. Maybe they brought you anxiety and sleepless nights because you never knew where they were coming or going, what they were doing. But again, you're going to be in the energies of everybody wanting to offer you something. You're going to be that irresistible, intoxicating you're going to be putting out that aura that's so intoxicating and magnetic that people are going to want to offer you things, and you're just wanting to move on to a different location or a different mindset. You're wanting different type of people to be offering a relationship. You don't want to be moving on. You don't want to move on with this person, and you don't want to finish anything out or return to finish anything out with a certain person. Okay. Because I also have, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. If it's not an Aquarius, you used to have hope and faith that maybe something could work out with this person. You used to have hope and faith that and belief that whatever it is that you were trying to manifest in this relationship or this general career, however this resonates with you, but this is in the reverse. So you don't have any stock and belief or hope that this can turn around. So if this is because I know you were asking for a general, I think you were asking for a general reading. I'm making sure. Yeah, so you were asking for a general. So if you were looking for a love aspect, this is something that's going to come in. Someone's going to offer you something. Someone that you have to be, you can't take them at face value because they have given you sleepless nights before. It could be someone that you know, somebody you know of, and you just don't trust it. For some reason, you're getting this vibe like, I can't trust this. But you are, like I said, going to be in a magnetic place. Okay. You are looking to move in either location, or you are trying to get your mindset in a different perspective so that you can attract different type of people. You don't want the same type of people that have been coming around. Okay. You're not willing to move on with this offer. You're not going full steam ahead with this offer. Something is holding you back and not making you want to move on. It could be a Cancer, could be an Aquarius. Those are the energies we have on the board, but you're not willing to stick it out and you're not willing to put any more time in it. You're like leaving it and dropping it like it's hot. Okay. And you just don't have any faith or belief in this situation. Now, if this is a career, because you did ask for a general, you're going to have an offer. It could be a position, a promotion, something that's going to lead to emotional fulfillment, or could, but you don't trust that situation that's being offered to you because maybe it entails more work, less money, or yeah, we get a promotion and title, or I get a job offer, but it's going to lead me to sleepless nights because it doesn't have a lot of pros. It may have more cons, and you're just worried about that, but you will be magnetic. So that means that you may have more than one offer, and people are going to be coming out of the woodwork wanting to be in your space. Okay. But you are wanting something different. You're wanting to change your perspective. You're wanting to change your mindset if this is a career. Okay. And you're not wanting the same old options. You want something totally different. And you may be willing to move and relocate so that you can get that proper abundance. Okay. But I do have that you are not trusting whatever offer is coming in. You are not going to be going full speed ahead. Now, it doesn't mean that you won't take that option. It doesn't mean that you won't think on it and take the option. But if you do, it's going to be a very slow action. You're going to think on it. You're going to reflect on it because you don't know if you want to do it for long term, for whatever the reason is. You're not having any hope and faith that this is something that you want to stick to long term. Okay. So I'm going to get some yin yang oracle for you so we can get some clarity on this reading for you. Okay, Mary? So let's go ahead and find out what the yin yang oracle has for clarity on this situation, that love or career, however it resonates with you, about you're not trusting this situation, whichever it is, love or career. You have some misgivings about it, and you're looking for something in a total different arena, whether it's a different type of lover, friend, whoever, but you're not wanting the same type of people that you had before. And you're not looking for the same job or type of relationship that you were before. Okay. So let's go ahead and get some messages from the yin yang oracle. What is it that Mary needs to know for her higher good? What other messages does Mary need to know for her higher good? Okay, so those are plenty. All right. So Mary, the first things that came out were these, okay? You're looking for your higher self activation. So whatever this is that's coming in with a love, the reason why, or a career, the reason why you're second guessing it and you're having nightmares and sleepless nights about it is because you want to go on a higher vibration and frequency. You feel like whatever this relationship offer is, or whatever this career offer is, it's going to lower your vibration. Okay. It's going to keep you stuck in a lower vibration mode. Okay. And so what you're looking at is you're looking at ascending. You're looking at better people, better career opportunities, higher level frequency. Okay. And so you're all about your higher self and activating it. And you know that if you stay stuck in those same type of people that are offering relationships that that are in that same area of lower vibration, or if it's a career that's going to, keep you in a low vibration and not keep you happy and satisfied, that you're moving on from that. You want to ascend. You want to work on your activation on your higher frequency. Okay. Your vanity and pride and ego. So the situation that with this offer with the Knight of Cups, it may be that your ego was hurt. I think that there may have been some deception, or maybe there's some self-denial about a situation, and it's coming from a place of ego. Maybe this person you don't want to bring around again because maybe they hurt you, or they cheated, or they stole on you, or they lied to you. Okay. Or you could have been in self-denial about something about that person or that offer, and it had to do something with ego and vanity pride, and you're trying to get away from coming from that place. You're trying to come from a higher vibration, a higher frequency place, and so you're moving on from that situation. Okay. Your seeds that you have been planting. Okay. So right now it's spring. Okay. So if you have been working on this situation and you have been dealing with this situation all through the winter, now is spring. So you seeded it. So it will come to either fruition this spring, right now as we speak in June, or it will come into play next spring because you're seeding it now. It may be that you moving on to another place and location, okay, may also be what you need, because maybe that's what leads to a better spring next year. And you're just putting the seeds and you're planting the seeds now. So it's going to come to fruition later, okay? We also have the yin yang oracle of confusion. Neptune is in Scorpio coming up here shortly. So Neptune and the illusions and confusion right now with all the like the retrogrades in right now, Pluto's going in retrograde, Saturn is in retrograde. And then we also have Leo and going in forward in Mars, which is at a very aggressive time. You may be going through a confusion with Neptunian energies, and there may be illusions. And that might be where the Seven of Swords comes into play. You don't want to trust the energies, something you can't trust at face value. And so you just need to be very careful. And this could be why the Cancer card could be a Cancer. That's why you're moving slow. And it's a very good thing that you're moving slow, because some things are going to be illusions and some things that you can't take at face value. Okay. I also have the card of fulfillment, a wish. Okay, so in the spring, we're coming up with here with possibly having to move locations or change your mindset. You're sowing the seeds right now, and something's going to happen either this spring. Well, I know in Texas it's very hot, and June could be considered summer over there. Okay, but here in Colorado, we are still in spring, and the summer doesn't hit until June sometime. I think mid or end June is when we actually go into where the seasonal considered it summer. Okay, but it says here that you're going to have fulfillment and you're going to have a wish come true and manifestation come true. You're seeding the seeds now, and it could be next spring that you see results in whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, either love or career. Okay. I also have that you have been in a place of rejection and loss. And I think it has to do with this Seven of Swords. That the reason why you don't want to trust that offer that's coming in is because maybe this person has deceived you, rejected you before, you've had loss, and it left you fragmented. And yes, this person may be offering, love again, or this may be coming around again. And maybe with the Nine of Wands in reverse, you not wanting to revisit it again is possibly because, you were already fragmented before. It's already broken you to pieces before. Who wants to revisit that? And who wants to put stock in a person that you had a past relationship that left you fragmented and left you feeling rejected and feeling of loss? Okay. A lot of people won't revisit that. A lot of people are not going to say, want to take a big leap of faith and chance that this person has changed. Okay. And so apology and forgiveness. Whoever this person is, I do think that it is something from the past. If this is a relationship for you, it's looking more like your general is turning into a relationship for sure, because this is a lot of emotions here. And I don't think a career person or a career reading would resound like that. But this is talking about apology and forgiveness. Whoever this person is that's coming back around that you don't want to trust because of the Seven of Swords deceit, and you don't, and they bring you sleepless nights and nightmares. They want to apologize and they want forgiveness and stuff like that. And maybe, people do change. There are people that they evolve, they ascend, and they change. They're not, they aren't the same as when they were 20 or 23. Now they're older and y'all are both coming around again. Okay. But this person is wanting they want to apologize to you and they want forgiveness. But they definitely, I don't feel like you're going to trust it. I feel like you can't take it at face value. And if you do, take that opportunity to take it back around, Mary. I feel like you're going to take it like the Cancer in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, and you're going to go very slow at it. And you're not sure that you want to commit long term to it. You'll just have to feel it out because you don't have hope and faith and belief that this is an honest to goodness change. Okay. So that is what I have for you, Mary. Much love to you, prosperity and abundance and stability for you in the month of June. It looks like you have some choices to make, but it looks like you're going to be going at it very cautious, which is very good. Okay. All right. So that is Mary's. Right. I see it says here that that's my Leo. It's been a long journey. He would have to prove it. I do love him, though. We will see. Yes, I do think that. Yes, I think that he's gonna. I think it's coming back around, and I think that you want to believe and you want to trust it, but it was a hard ride, and it left you fragmented, and that hurt and loss really did a job on you. And I don't know anybody that if they've walked through a fire, yeah, you came out on the other side, but do you want to re-walk through that fire again? Can you trust it? Just go very slow and feel it out. You may have to, like I said, you may have to do some soul searching because, I mean, I know that people do evolve, they do ascend, they do change. People can change. You know that saying that lepers can't change their spot. I'm a true believer that a person can. If a person goes through an event that is a transforming event, they can come out a different person, and they can wish that they were a better person before in the past, but all they can do is stay in the present and walk forward in the future in a new light and be a better person. Whether they were a cheater, liar, whether they were not mature in that relationship in the past, you can evolve, you can ascend. And that's what ascension is all about. Leaving your past negativity and lower vibration state behind and ascending to a higher vibration and frequency and being that better person and walking that better path in life. Okay. So don't think that it can't happen, but just really go into it trusting your high priestess and your gut instinct that you're not being able to be fooled. Okay. All right. So who do we have next for a question? Mickey, if you want to step up and say if there's anything. I know Kat said she wants a general love reading, I believe. Yes. General love question. Okay. So Kathy, is it a question or if you just want, do you want a reading? General or love, Kat? I'm looking back here. Andy, welcome back. All right. So, okay. So there we go. So I guess, Kat, you are up. Let's go ahead and see what you have for general love reading. Okay. So we are going to get the party started for Kat and find out what she needs to know for her higher good on love general reading. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and put these to the side over here and my yin yang over here. And let's see what we got. Okay. All right. So Kathy, I am going to be using the Wizard's Tarot for you. All right. And the Wizard's Tarot is what I'm using for Kathy, and it's going to be her general love reading for the month of June, and it's timeless. So remember, guys, I'm saying the month of June 2023, but this is timeless. It's going to play out when it's supposed to play out, okay? There's a lot of transitions and planets and conjunctions that are in retrograde. There's a lot of planets going retrograde. And there is also Mars, which I love Mars. Mars is good for me because Mars is in my natal chart, and it's in the 10th, 11th, or 10th house for me. And it's in an exalted position, and it's about my career, and it's an aggressive thing. But Mars and Leo for me is a good thing, okay? Because it's in my natal placement, and it's going to play out good for me. So like I said, so depending on your natal chart, if you haven't ever gotten a natal chart, the only thing you need to do is if you go to astrolabe.com, and that is astrolabe.com. You can get a free natal chart. The things that you will need to get your free natal chart, which will tell you every planet that was in alignment for you when you were born, is your city and state that you were born in, the time that you were born in. Okay. So you will need, to put in your name, whatever name you had, your city and state, and the exact time of birth is what you will need in order to do that, okay? And it will tell you exactly what planet was on the horizon when you were born. That is your rising sign. It'll tell you your moon sign, your sun sign, and all your planets, where Pluto was, where Uranus was, where Jupiter was, in, you know, if there's any conjunctions. It's just a really good thing to know when it comes to your personality, because it can really break down and make you understand, that's why I act like that. You know what I'm saying? Or that's why my personality is like that. So it's really neat. I love to study astrology and natal charts and stuff like that. So here we go, Kat. I'm going to get the energies for you. Divine Spirit and guides. What messages does my sister Kat need to know? And by the way, she is my sister. All right. What is it that Kathy needs to know for her divine spirit and guides, for her love message? What does she need to hear for her general love message? Not that many messages, but a lot turned over here. So we're going to go for the turns. Okay. Here we go. So Kathy, you got the 5 of Wands. You got the 3 of Swords. You got the King of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, the 4 of Wands. Man, you got a lot going on here. You got the Page of Wands, the 4 of Swords, 6 of Swords. You know what? This is like a whole half a deck. I think I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle for you. That's a little bit too much. I know that you're busy, Kat, but not that busy. Okay. Let's go ahead and shuffle it. Okay. That's a lot of wands. That's a lot of Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle again because that's like a whole half a deck, Kathy. And I know you're busy, but you're not that busy. All right. So here we go. Let's go for Kathy. Divine Spirit and guides, please give me a reasonable message for Kathy in love. Please give me some messages, Divine Spirit and guides, for what she needs to know for her higher good. Okay, so here we go. Kathy, June, what is the messages that you need to know for your higher good? What do we have for Kathy for the month of June? All right, not the whole deck again. All right. Kathy, Divine Spirit and guides, what does Kathy need to know for her higher good in love? What is it that she needs to know for her higher good in June? Divine Spirits and guides. There's a flipper. The King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. All right. What else do we have for Kathy? What else do we have for Kathy in the month of June? Okay. Some more. Give me some more messages for Kathy in the month of June. Divine Spirit and guides. What is it that she needs to know for her higher good in love? What messages does she need to know? Okay, that's your last one. All right, here we no, that's your last one. Okay, so that one popped out again. That one's the 3 of Swords. It popped out the last time and now it popped out again. But at least we don't have the whole deck, okay? All right, Kathy. So you will be in, I guess everybody's going to be lit with Mars and Leo, okay? Mars is going to be in Leo for the whole month of June. Everybody's going to be feeling aggressive, okay? The Queen of Wands, which 3 people have had, Mickey had it, Mary had it, and now Kathy's got it. Everybody's going to be feeling lit. Everybody's going to be feeling hot. Everybody's going to be out there putting themselves out there. They're going to be magnetizing. The people are going to be attracted to you. People are going to be a one around you. You're going to be the life of the party. This is the energies of the Queen of Wands. Okay. This is the one that puts himself out there, taking the action, passion, not afraid to put themselves out there and just the life of the party. Okay. So Kat, you're going to be the life of the party. You're going to be able to express yourself very well. You're going to be magnetic. The person that you are attracting is going to be very magnetically attracted to you because you're going to be exuding. And I think it's going to be like, because 3 people had it in a row, the Queen of Wands. I think it's because Mars is in Leo and it makes everybody feel aggressive and it makes everybody want to put themselves out there and want to make shit happen, want that adventure, want that passion. And I feel like everybody's in it. Okay. You will be having in the month of June, and remember this is timeless, so it could be playing out now because it's so close to June. But in the month of June, you will be having a new beginning of that's going to lead to a permanent abundant stability. So if you join into a relationship or if you're starting a relationship now, it's going to lead to a permanency. It's going to be leading to a long-term relationship. And this is Ace of Pentacles, about strong foundation, take you to the 50 years, something you can depend on and count on. Something that doesn't leave you hanging, and when it happens, it's for sure thing. The Ace of Pentacles, and that's if you choose to take it on, okay? Because the aces are new beginnings, the divine's blessing and universe. But if you choose not to take it, or if you don't take the option, then it's not going to do anything for you, because the divine can bless me with blessings, but if I don't take the opportunity to accept it, then it doesn't lead anywhere. Okay, so I do have also the King of Swords. The King of Swords could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The person that you are dealing with, or you are going to be taking on the energies when this new beginning, divine, permanent foundation comes in. You will be using the King of Swords energies to basically weigh the facts and the pros and the cons. And the reason why you will be doing that is because you have been hurt and you have been put through the pain before. And you will be remembering what it felt like to be betrayed, to feel pain, grief, sorrow for somebody letting you down, or just a relationship in general that left you in a painful situation. So you will be dissecting using facts and logic. The King of Swords is a good energy. It's not a bad energy, but it is about cutting things out. It is about using facts and logic to decide if you're going to take and accept that divine beginning, because maybe you're still working through something, but I don't feel like you are working through. I feel like you have worked on things, but you are still extracting yourself from things, I feel. And I feel like there was some loss and grief that was involved in extracting yourself from cutting something out. And so you will be using facts and logic when it comes to whether you want to entertain a permanent relationship at this time, no matter that it's abundant or not, okay? Or could lead to a good foundation or not. You're being very selective, which is good. You know, with these energies of retrograde and working on the shadow side of things that you have to put to rest that are coming back from the past, like childhood trauma, past trauma, and things like that, you are having to resolve those issues, working on those shadow things of fear and abandonment and things like that that may have been in the past. But in order for you to have a successful future with someone, you have to deal with that shadow side. You have to deal with putting to rest the fear, abandonment, loss, and issues, okay? Because you have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is about getting truth and clarity and knowledge about something, okay? So you will have everything you need when you make this decision on whether you want to accept that permanent relationship that's coming in, or that new beginning that leads to a permanent foundation with someone, because you will have clarity, you will have knowledge, you will not be confused. With all the energies going on in June, you will be getting clarity where other people might have brain fog, okay? So your energies are going to be of true knowledge being gifted to you, clarity being gifted to you. So you will be coming from a place of facts and logic, and you will have clarity when you make that decision, okay? Whether you want to stay in it to win it. But you do have the Four of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy about something that you are holding out for. The Four of Cups is when someone is given a divine blessing and it's not exactly what they wanted. So, say, for example, you wanted this steak dinner with a baked potato, and I'm just using it as an analogy because it's coming up. One of my friends just had steak tonight. So, basically, say you get the steak with all the trimmings and stuff like that, but you didn't want baked potato, you wanted mashed potatoes. So, you know, the Four of Cups is speaking to not everything being exactly the way you want it. You're being a little picky. And so you're not willing to look at the blessing being offered to you because maybe there's something, this one thing that was out of place about that dinner. Okay. So maybe instead of baked potato, you wanted the, you know, mashed potatoes and you wanted it fully loaded and it didn't come that way. So yeah, it's a great dinner. It's still a great dinner, but it isn't exactly what you wanted it to be. Okay. So that's what the Four of Cups is about. So then I have the King of Wands. You may be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, passionate, adventurous person. And this person may be the one that's coming in to offer it, or it could be someone that is going to match you. I do feel like this person's a great match for you because you're going to be exuding the Queen of Wands, and then you have the King of Wands. So you have a power couple, okay? And maybe this thing of Four of Cups is something that you have to work out on your shadow side. I don't think it's that this person isn't bringing to the table exactly what you want. I don't think this person is missing something bringing to you in this Ace of Pentacles new beginning of a permanent foundation of take you to the 50 years, okay? I think the Four of Cups for you, Kat, is that some kind of work that you need to do on your shadow side. I think there's something that is that you have to work on within yourself. Maybe you feel like you don't deserve something that good. Maybe you feel like it's too good to be true. Maybe you think there's something lacking because you have to work on your shadow side. So a lot of people with Saturn in retrograde, Saturn is the one that makes you do the work. And Pluto in retrograde brings you back to what you need to finish, what you need to resolve, unfinished, retrograde means unfinished work and you need to put the work back in it. So I think that that's not the person that's coming to you. I think that you guys are a perfect match. I think the Queen and King of Wands speaks for itself. I think that this new divine love offer that's going to be like to the 50 years, you are going to be very selective, but you will have the clarity of mind to make the decisions, because you are just going to be very cautious because you've been in a painful place before. But I think that the Four of Cups is not a lack that the person's bringing, or the lack that that person has. I think the lack is within yourself, because maybe you need to do a little bit more shadow work, and revisit what trauma you may have had in the past, or childhood trauma. Okay. All right. So we're going to get some clarity for you, Kat. We're going to go ahead and do the yin yang energies here. So we are going to do some yin yang here and get some oracle and clarity on Kat's reading and what she needs to know for her higher good, to get a little bit of clarity on the situation here. But it looks like you're going to be vibing really good. Your perfect match is coming in. You guys could be the 50 years. If you just revisit something, everybody has pain. Everybody has the Three Swords. Everybody has to revisit trauma. Okay. That is what Pluto in retrograde and Saturn in retrograde is making you do the work and making you come to light what you haven't finished working on, and it refuses to let you go until you work that out. Okay. And it's time to work that out. And I think that Four of Cups is, we're never satisfied. That's a beautiful dinner. Like I explained to you, there's nothing wrong with that dinner, but you're going to find a lack of something in it because of who you are and what work you have to do within yourself. The person couldn't have made that dinner any better, but you're still going to be picky about something about it. Okay. And that's something that's internally that you got to work on. That's not the other person. Okay. All right. So what is it, divine spirit and guides, that Kathy needs to know for clarity on this situation? I had a card that flipped over in here. I saw it. I could be mistaken. All right. Let's keep going. All right. What is it? The messages that Kathy, no, I knew I saw it right there. Venus. Okay. Venus is the offer. Okay. So right now, Venus is going to be in the Libra placements, as well as Venus is going to be in Pisces again soon here in June. So Venus is in a really good exalted position right now, and it's going to be in June in a good position. And Venus is all about love. So this is a great place for you to be when you're making these decisions and trying to figure things out, because you're coming from a place of love. Okay. And it's going to be an offer that's going to lead to a permanent stability if you choose to take it. Okay. What other messages do we have? We have action. Okay. Jupiter, beginnings, courage. Okay. So Jupiter is playing a role right now too. Okay. So be courageous, use the Jupiter energies, because Jupiter is in play right now also. Jupiter's about action, about taking charge. And Jupiter's a planet that makes everything larger than it is. It makes everything expanded. So for whatever reason, you're going to have new beginnings being offered to you, and be courageous and take courage when it comes to taking action on it. The reason why is because you need to have gratitude and you need to stay in the present moment. So when you're making these decisions, stop thinking about the past, stop thinking about the future, because you're on this lazy river and it's the most beautiful scenery that you can think of. Okay. But you're so in retroflexion, you're so thinking about the past and thinking about the future in a fear mode. Okay. You're in such fear mode that you're not being able to take advantage of the beautiful scenery along the way. But if you stay in the present moment and you stay focused on what can be now, what can happen now, what beauty you have now being offered to you, and have gratitude for that, you let go of the past and the future. They will play the way they play. The future will be what the future is. The past is gone. There's no changing that. Okay. So stay focused in the present. Your Jupiter action is courageous. Take action. Okay. It's a beginning. It's all about beginnings. And Venus is the most exalted position to be thinking about what you want to do in love. Venus is coming from a place of love. Venus is going to be exalted in June. It's going to be in a good position with Pisces, and Pisces and Venus it's a very good place for Venus to be in. And so you'll be coming at things with a lot of love in your heart, and being open to love is what I'm getting. Okay. All right. So that's what I have for you. And who else do we have here? I have Jenna. And so Jenna, we can get a reading for Jenna. If I'm skipping anybody, Mickey, throw them at me. But Jenna, She would like a reading. And Jenna, do you want a a general reading, love reading? Oh, general reading. I found it. Okay. So Jenna would like a general reading. May I know what's to come in my relationship with my boyfriend Brandon? I'm a Virgo. He's a Taurus. Okay. Well, Virgo and Tauruses are very good together. I must say that. But let's go ahead and get Jenna a reading with her about her boyfriend Brandon. Okay. So let's go ahead and get that going. All right. Yeah, most Virgo and Tauruses are both earth signs. They're very grounded. They both have their eye on the prize. They're both stable, usually very stable people. It just depends on what age you're coming from. I mean, but there are young people that can be mature too. All right, so we're going to get you a reading about you and Brandon, Virgo and Taurus. Okay, so here we go. So let's go ahead and put these oracles up. All right, and I'm going to be using a different deck for you since I use this one for Kat. Hopefully that resonates, Kat. But yeah, definitely that Four of Cups is something that you can't put to rest, something that you can't leave behind, and it has nothing to do with your person. Okay, it's like you are finding something to be picky about, and it has nothing to do with your person. Okay, all right. So here we go. I got a thick deck, and I can't shuffle it the way that everybody else's cards are shuffled, but this one is going to be for you, Jen. Okay, Jenna. We're going to do a reading for you and Brandon. And I'm going to shuffle it this way because this is one of my favorite decks. It's my old deck called Arcanum. It's really actually my husband's deck, but we won't tell him about that, okay? And then I laminated it. So, but this is one of my very favorite decks that I haven't used in a long time. I want to welcome you. And then here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle it this way, but I'm going to ask the question. Okay, so what does Jenna and Brandon need to know about this month of June or going forward, as this is timeless, that she needs to know with love in June or going forward with Brandon? What can she expect going forward with Brandon? See here, Jenna's messages, divine spirit and guides. Please give me the messages that Jenna needs to hear for her higher good in the relationship for her and Brandon. Is flying out. Here we go. Jenna and Brandon, divine spirit and guides. What messages does she need to hear for her higher good? Let's get those messages out for Jenna and Brandon. Oops, not that many. All right, here we go. A couple more messages, please. Jenna and Brandon. Oh, there's one that flipped over. Oops, two. Okay, so we got that one. We got that one. And we got that one. That's a good one. Okay, so that's all the cards that have flipped over. Just making sure there's nothing else. Nope. Okay, so that's it. All right, so that's enough. All right, so let's put this to the side. All right, so the first card that came out is that the messages of loves are there. So this is a good thing. This is not like offers. This is not the messages of love. A Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy is there. So if you are going through it, or if there's troubling times, or if it's an in and out type of relationship, the message is to you, Jenna, that love is there. There's emotional fulfillment that is there. Okay, so like I said, through turbulent times, in and out, back and forth, you come together, you break up, is what I'm feeling intuitively. There is love there. Okay, there's messages of love there. So then I have here that there may be maybe too many people in the mix. The Three of Pentacles is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, and it could be a good thing if you are needing to ask advice. So in other words, if this Three of Pentacles came up in a relationship, it's either that you need to ask people for advice and you need to reach out for people so that you can get different people's perspectives on things and not rush to judgment. Because I know, as a Virgo, I am a Virgo, I overthink things, I'm nitpicky and I'm critical, and sometimes Virgos tend to go to the negative side of things instead of thinking positively that there could be a positive reason for something happening. We always jump to the negative because we have a plan A, B, C, and D and everything else. Okay, so it may be that there are too many people giving you advice. There may be too many people giving him advice. There's too much communication coming in. you shouldn't do this, or you shouldn't be with him because he's this way, and you shouldn't be with her because this and that, she lacks this and that. So there may be too many people intuitively speaking in someone's ear and putting advice in their head. Or it could be that there's a three-party event. Maybe one of you guys, when you split or on your in and out, or if you're still together, maybe there's someone that's feeding some energy. You know how two's company, three's a crowd. I feel like intuitively there may be someone else in the mix. Somebody may have some kind of other option. I do have judgment is in your favor though. So however and whoever this person is that is putting words in that person's ear, I feel like since the love is there, there's definitely emotions there. Okay, that's what the message says. But there may be just too many people speaking, and and too many people in the mix. Okay, but I do feel judgment is going to be in your favor, unless you're dealing with a Libra. But you already said that you do have Libra placements. Okay, but for some reason, I just feel like this intuitively means that judgment's going to be in your favor. So whoever it is speaking things in someone's ear, or someone that's giving you advice or him advice or whatever, judgment's going to be in your favor. Okay. And then I do have here that somebody needed to seek a different perspective. Somebody needed to change their point of view. So, in every relationship, it takes compromise. And sometimes my Aquarius husband and I, a Virgo, completely opposites. Okay. Sometimes we are both speaking a total different language, and sometimes we're not even speaking at all. Okay. So for an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, communication is important. But on an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, they're very cool. They don't communicate. And so where I'm going with this example is that sometimes it's a different perspective that people are coming at. So maybe this person that you have love for, and they have love for you, because the message is there's love there. Okay, maybe y'all are not communicating, or maybe you guys need counseling, or maybe there is something that you both need to see each other's side of things. Maybe this person is saying this and that. Maybe Brandon's saying, but I do love you, but I do feel this way. And you're saying, well, I don't feel it, or you're not saying it, or you're not doing this, or vice versa. Okay. Someone is not communicating in the same love language. And there's a book that I read. It's the 5 languages of love. Okay. And if you can get it, it's cheap. It's $10 on Amazon. I'm not promoting the book, but people talk in different love languages. Okay. So what a Taurus will do, or what a Virgo will do for someone, a Virgo is all about action. They want to see the action. They want to see the fruits of the labor. Virgo is all about, let me see it. Let me see the end result. Taurus is about doing the work, put in the work, show me the action. Okay. So there may be a different love language being communicated to each other, and it's just lost in translation, but there is love there, and judgment is in your favor. It's just that this Pisces person, element, the Pisces, this is specific to a Pisces, but it's not a Pisces in your relationship. Okay. The Pisces meaning of this card is you need to take a time out and seek a different perspective. And I'm thinking it's you that needs to take the time out and just realize that all love languages are different. So how the Taurus may be expending the energy to you, how it's coming to you, may be a little different. And you guys just have to learn each other's love languages. Okay. And not jump to conclusions like Virgo, who I think you did say that you were the Virgo. Well, whoever the Virgo is, the Virgo person likes to psychoanalyze, tear it apart, and they do skew to the negative most times. Okay, they need to, and I'm speaking for myself. I'm a Virgo sun. We need to try to think in a more positive thing, instead of taking something that's given to us or said to us or done to us and taking it as a negative. Maybe someone is trying to, like the Taurus person is trying to say, hey, look, you took everything that I said and you flipped it around, and it's not even what I meant. Okay. So try to think and see a different perspective, because I do think that judgment is on your side. Judgment is in your favor. There is love there. Okay. And I do feel like the King of Swords energy of the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius does speak to a Virgo, because the Virgo type person, we're very analytical. We're very cool when it comes to making decisions. I know that sometimes they confuse Virgo with the Queen of Pentacles as well as the Queen of Swords, because of the fact that we are very cool when it comes to facts and logic. So in other words, we're not one of those fire signs, or we're not one of those water signs that will take a leap of faith and be all emotional and gushy when it comes to making love decisions. We think analytical. We think, okay, is the actions lining up with what's being said? Can I really believe? Let me use facts and logic. And sometimes with the King of Swords, what this could be telling you is that instead of coming at it in an analytical way like Virgos can be, Taurus can be sometimes that way too, because we're both earth signs and we're brother sister in the same group, right? But instead of coming at it with a King of Swords energy, try to come at it with a little bit more of emotion and think more on a positive aspect. Don't take everything negative. And I do have the Aquarius here. Okay. The Aquarius card is having hope and faith and belief that something will manifest, something good will manifest. Okay. So the Star card, if you're dealing with Aquarius, I don't think you are, because you spoke to, but you did say placements, and I saw some air sign placements. But I think that you're having hope and faith and belief. I really do intuitively feel that there's love there, and that things will come out in your favor. You just guys have to see each other on the same love language. And it may take going to counseling or getting some advice. It may be taking to read a book called The Love Languages. The 5 Love Languages is what it's called. I think it's by Gary Chapman. But it may teach you to see a different perspective when it comes to love languages and how people communicate different styles. Okay. And you may have to use the King of Swords energies to stop being analytical. This is a person that's analytical. And the King of Swords is not really great when it comes to relationships, because they're all about thinking and they're all about communication, but they're not about the emotion. They're all about being cool and logical. And sometimes in love, you need that emotion. Okay. And we're earth signs. So we're not very emotional. Okay. But you do have hope and faith and belief, Jenna. I believe that it's going to come in your favor. Okay. Because the 10 of Cups, is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is the happily ever after card. Okay. So you're hoping and having faith. You're hoping and having faith that this will lead to your happily ever after. You feel it. The Page of Cups is bringing that message of love. Judgment is the Libra card, specific to a Libra, but it speaks to things going in your favor. And you may need counseling or the advice of others if this isn't somebody speaking in people's ears and giving too much advice. Okay. But you do have faith. Now, the 3 of Wands is right now, because this is in reverse. The 3 of Wands, Jenna, is right now you don't feel like there's any ships coming in. You may be at a point in the relationship where y'all are speaking, or maybe you're taking a time out. But I feel intuitively that right now you don't feel that there's any options, there's any clear path. But you do have hope and faith that there will be a path, that there will be a coming around. And I do think so too, because I think judgment is in your favor, speaks to it. And I think that you can manifest with the Star card. If you have enough hope and faith and belief, you can manifest. Okay. You can't manifest the exact person you want. I'm not saying that everybody can go out there and manifest George Clooney or Brad Pitt, or, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to manifest that person, but you can manifest a love type, that you can call to you a love type. But right now you just may be feeling like your options are closed, that you may not have been, you may not be seeing things open to you right now. Maybe you guys are on the outs a little bit. And so maybe, maybe it's just not the time right now. But yeah, so that's that. Let's get some clarity with the yin yang. Okay. This is my yin yang deck. Okay. So let's get some clarity on that spread for Jenna. What is it that it's speaking to here? What do we need to know about Jenna and also Brandon? She is the Virgo, he is the Taurus. What do we need to know about this Virgo Taurus relationship? What do we need to know, Divine Spirit? Two more shuffles. And one more. All right, here we go. Oops. Come on now. There we go. All right, here we go. All right, so Jenna, what does Jenna need to know about her and Brandon going forward in the month of June? I've got integration, union. There is a strong union and integration between the two of you. It is karmic. It is a soulmate connection. I feel like y'all are tied. Old soulmates coming back around. I do feel that intuitively. I do feel that. What else? Okay. We do have remember, awakening. You guys, I really feel intuitively, and I don't get this feeling very often. I mean, I have never in my readings felt this intuitive about it. I feel like you and him are integrating union. I feel like y'all are old soulmates come back together. I don't feel the twin flame, but I feel like you're karmic tied to each other. You will come back around to each other. You guys are awakening and starting to remember the ties that you used to have in a past life. Okay. Past life people, soulmate connections are meant to come back around in each lifetime, because I do believe in reincarnation. I do believe that people come back around, and those same people that come in your life, like whether they were your mother, your cousin, your lover, your husband, your wife, whatever the situation, I do believe that y'all are a union that was blessed in an old karmic tie, and I believe that y'all are remembering and awakening to it. So there is a soulmate tie that is coming back around. But somehow vanity and pride, one of you guys suffer from ego, vanity and pride. I want to say it's the Taurus, Jenna, but then I would be biased because I'm a Virgo, right? Um, somebody suffers from some ego. Somebody's not willing to back down. Somebody's not willing to compromise. There is a love soulmate connection here, and you guys do have a connection. Somebody's ego and pride is getting in the way of vanity and pride, and somebody's not willing to back down. Now, Tauruses are stubborn. They're very, if you piss them off, it'll be 5-10 years before you hear their apology. Or if they're not going to apologize, it'll be 5 or 10 years before they come back around so you can apologize. Okay. So somebody's being stubborn in the relationship. Somebody's not willing to hear the other person's love language. You know, people don't, we're all human, we're not perfect, and we all have our own love language on what our expectations are in love. Some people like that mushy mushy, oh baby, I love you, and then they stroke your back or your hair or whatever, and that's how they express their love. Some people come at you like an air sign, and the air sign is like they provide for you. They say, honey, I'm going out to get something, do you want something to eat? Those are the ways that sometimes they communicate their love to you, by being a strong provider, by being a strong person like that. A water sign, oh my God, a water sign relationship, the way that they communicate is love, passion, sex. It's all about the water signs. Okay. So getting to know people in a relationship where people are human and they're not perfect, learning their love sign and learning how that person communicates their love to you. Tauruses are all about support, being there for you, being that rock that you need when you need someone to count on, when you need somebody to carry the heavy burden and the load for you. Because Virgos, we're all about taking care of everybody. Virgos want to take care of everybody, and they put everybody first before ourselves. And Virgos, we can break down because we're taking care of too many people, and we're not taking care of ourselves. And that's where Tauruses come in, because Taurus is that strength that you need, that he's like, baby, don't just hang on, baby. I got your back. I've got your strength. Just lean on me. I'll take you there. I'll get you there. So those are the love languages that a Virgo and a Taurus speak. Okay. Now, if this was a person that you were Virgo and you were with a Scorpio, or you were with a Pisces or a Cancer, they're about expressing their love passionately to you. They want to show you they love you by being passionate, making love to you and having sex, and, trying to resolve your stress and your burdens that way. Okay. Communication with the air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius will talk to you, communicate with you, share their thoughts with you. So you just got to get on those type of people's love languages, and learning people's love languages will help you in the long run on getting a stable relationship. Okay. So just remember I said that. All right. And I'm not trying to preach. I'm just telling you the truth. There is love languages and people have them. And earth signs are all about supporting each other. Okay. So party, external. So I do feel that externally, somebody is partying. Okay. Somebody's putting themselves out there. I don't know if you guys are on the outs or not, but somebody on the external is partying or hanging out with their friends, trying to, okay, this is Taurus and Virgo. I'm putting it out there. Okay. On blast. Sometimes when I don't want my person to think that they're affecting me and they're hurting me and I'm in such pain and I'm in sorrow because they ripped my heart out, what am I going to do? I'm going to go out, hang out with my friends. I'm going to go drink my beer or do whatever I need to do. And I'm going to put up a facade, a little mask that nothing is bothering me, nothing is touching me. So somebody, whether it's you or the Taurus, is out there partying and putting on a facade externally that everything's okay with them when it's not. It's just the mask. Okay. Somebody's acting like shit's all right and it's not all right. They're just doing what they have to do to get through the moment. Okay. But change and courage. Okay. So if you want change, you have to have courage. Okay. You have to have courage, and you have to believe that if this is a karmic soulmate tie, that it's going to come back around. Okay. There is love there, and it's the cards speak to love there. This shows me that there's an old karmic soul tie that is transversing through many lifetimes, and it's something that you have to work out, some karma that y'all have to work out, and you're going to have to be courageous, Jenna. You're going to have to be the change. You may have to be the one to change, because Tauruses are stubborn. There's like nothing wrong with me. I'm myself. I'm doing everything right. That's Taurus. Okay. Taurus, you can't tell me I'm not doing it right. I'm doing it right. Taurus is stubborn, and they're not going to change. If they do change, it's because they realize deep down inside that they really love this person, and they're willing to do some work to change for this person. It takes a lot of courage to be the change. And the change for you is getting on the love languages and understanding that people have a way. But right now, somebody's out there pretending like shit's all right, and it's not. And they're drowning their sorrow in beer, or hanging out with their friends, pretending like nothing's wrong. And it is. They know it, but they're just putting on a facade. Okay. Whether that's you or whether that's them. I'm not putting any fingers out. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Jenna. I have that there's a lot of love there. I just have a feeling that you guys are karmic old tied persons coming back around. Somebody has to work on their ego and their vanity and their pride. Someone has to be the one to say, hey, you know what? Okay. I'll be the first one to say, I'm sorry. Okay. Maybe I didn't understand your perspective. Let's sit down and let's talk about it. I'm willing to understand. I'm willing to come from a different place. That's the one that's going to be the one that's the change. That's the one that's going to be the courage. Okay. But you guys are so old soulmate karmic ties, and you're remembering your awakening to each other. Okay. And there is a union, a strong union there, and there's a lot of love there, but somebody's faking it to make it. Fake it till you make it. If you're not happy and you're sad and you're depressed because there's a breakup or there's a problem in the relationship, just fake it till you make it. Somebody's doing that. Okay. So much love to you. Hopefully that everything works out for you. And till everything, I hope everything works out, and prosperity and abundance. And I hope that however you want it to manifest, however you want it to work, I hope that plays out for you. Okay, Jenna? All right. Much love to you, Jenna. And I will go ahead and see, is there anyone else here that would like a reading? How about you, Andy? I see you haven't asked for a reading yet. Are you still in here, or have you bailed with your technology on the blink? Anyone else here that would like a reading? Before with everything in my life, I think I need a general reading. Okay, Andy, let's get you a general reading. Okay, I was asking about you because I feel like you do need a reading. All right, so if anybody else comes in, please, Mickey, let me know. We're going to do a reading for Andy now on what he needs to know. He's got a lot going on in his life, my fellow Taurus friend. Let's go ahead and see what is coming towards Andy in a general. Okay, whether it's love or whether it is career. Well, I know his career is going good, so we'll just get the message. Okay. All right. So Andy, it says Andy will be back. He's having technical difficulties. Andy, when you come back, you can go ahead and rewind to this point so that you can get your message. Okay. So you can rewind. I'm going to have to shuffle it like this because the cards are so thick. So Andy, when you come back from your technical difficulties, you can come back and rewind, and we'll mark the timestamp. Andy, Mickey, if you can put a timestamp of 1:17:17, we're going to go ahead and put a timestamp. Andy's read starts at 1:17:23. Okay, Andy's here. Okay. All right. So Andy, the first card that fell out, unfortunately, is toxic situation, addictions, obsessions. Somebody's toxically addicted to you. You're addicted to them. We're going to see how this plays out. I don't think you're addicted to them, but let's just see how it plays out. Okay. Please, divine spirit and guides, give me the messages that Andy needs to hear for his highest good. That card wanted to come out. Please give me some more messages, divine spirit and guides, for what Andy needs to know for his higher good going through June. This reading is timeless, so it will play out when it needs to play out. Please give me, divine spirit and guides, the messages that Andy needs to know for his higher good. What is the messages that Andy needs to know for his higher good? Divine spirit and guides. Okay, no, they don't want to tell me what you're. All right, we're going to get it. What is it that Andy needs to know? And I can't shuffle any faster with them. I'm going. Divine Spirit and guides, please give me the messages Andy needs to hear for his higher good in June. All right. So spirits is not communicating. It might take a. Okay, there we go. What other messages does Andy need to hear with Divine Spirit and guides for the month of June going forward? What other messages does Andy need to hear for his higher good for his divine June? Okay, there's a card flipping over upside down. All right. Okay, one more. Let me get a couple more cards for Andy, please. For the messages of June, that's going to be for his divine journey, going through these planetary conjunctions. Okay, so here we go, Andy. I've got that. Okay, so first of all, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but I know you're not. Okay, because I just know your story. So this is easier for me to read for you. Okay, there's a toxic situation going on. Somebody is addicted to you. Somebody is sexually addicted to you, addicted and obsessed with you. Somebody can't let you go. Somebody that's toxic. They're trying to lower your vibration. They're trying to lower your frequency. They are wishing bad things on you. They are hoping that you fail at relationship, at career, whatever the case may be, because I intuitively know and feel that there's some kind of bad energy they're putting out to you because they want you to come back to them. They're sexually obsessed with you. They're toxically obsessed to you. They claim you. They feel that they're theirs, and you will not belong to somebody else. You will be that person's. They are trying to toxically tie you to them. Okay. But you are not feeding into it. You are maintaining your focus on work, on achieving a higher status quo at work. You're hard at work with the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, and you're not willing to entertain somebody lowering your vibration. What you do not believe in, someone cannot. I don't know if everybody knows this or not. Okay, but if you are trying to wish somebody ill will, karma and the universe will give it back to you tenfold. Okay, so if you are out there and you are trying to wish your ex so that they'll come back to you, ill will in their career or their love life, just know they may have a bump in the road. Something may happen to them, the person that you're wishing ill with. Okay. But it's going to be something minor. But what comes back to you is going to be something that is going to be major. Okay. So, in my practice and what I believe in spirit and universe, you always have to have, even if it's an ex, even if it's somebody that you don't feel a lot of love for, maybe that person put you through it. Maybe that person was very mean to you. Maybe it's a friend, peer, coworker, whoever it may be that wishes you ill. Wish them well, wish them happiness, wish for their higher prosperity, for their love and happiness for them, because what you put out is what you get back. Okay. So in your case, Andy, whoever it is that's wishing you ill intentions because they want you to come back to them, you're not letting that person lower your vibration or your frequency. You're staying on your path. You're staying focused on your present and what is going to lead you to ascension and higher vibration. Okay. So you're not willing to entertain anybody that is going to bring you down. That's the message I got. Because the person that is trying to tie you to them, trying to keep you linked to them and keep you trapped in their snare, is coming from an emotional unstable place. The Queen of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy of someone that is emotionally balanced, has a lot of love for you, has a lot of love to give and receive to you, and is just basically in a loving way. When it's in the reverse, the person that is wishing you ill will, the person that's toxic, that is trying to lower your vibration, who's trying to cause chaos in your life, who's wishing you ill in your career or your love life because they can't let go of the fact that you moved on and that you're focusing on a better life for yourself, that person is unstable emotionally. They're not in a good place. Okay. I don't want to use the word psycho because psycho is not a very good word, and I'm about good karma. We'll just wish for happiness for this person that is wishing you ill, because that's who we are about. We're about good vibes, good karma, wishing for happiness for whoever this unhappy, unstable person is. Okay. Because that's where we're coming from. We're coming from a higher vibration and frequency. We don't want to lower our vibration and frequency by wishing ill for this person who's toxically tied to you. We want to wish them well, and we want to wish them on their way. Okay. Basically. All right. Because you're not willing to entertain any juggling anymore. Okay. So when you were with this person that was toxically tied to you, they were making you juggle. They were making you juggle double time to keep them happy, to keep everything prosperous, to keep everything above and aboard. You were having to juggle a lot. Okay. You were having to take on a heavier load. But now that this person is no longer in your life and you are not entertaining their vibrations and their frequency and what they expect of you and their expectations on you, you are now released of that load and you feel lighter. You feel like you don't, this is the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy of not having to juggle anymore, that you get to focus your time on yourself. You get to focus on your vibration and your ascension, and you don't have to put it in entertain another person anymore. You're not the juggler trying to entertain people and keep people happy. You're about working on yourself and not entertaining and juggling and keeping other people happy. Okay. Because you put that to end. This is the tarot card that comes at the last part of the deck. This is the one that tells you that the karmic tie that you had with that person is over. There's no going back. They've learned the lessons that they needed to learn from you, and you learned the lessons that you needed to learn from them. The karmic soulmate connection has ended. You will meet many people in your lifetime that are soulmate connections. They could come in for 10 minutes, they can come in for 10 years. But whatever time they do spend for you with you, there's a lesson that is learned. Your lesson with this person is over, but this person is not willing to entertain that it's over, and they feel like they can get you by hook or by crook, and they're toxic. They're not coming from an emotional reasoning. They're not coming from an emotionally balanced place. They want you to be juggling. They want you to juggle, but you're not about it. You're about letting it go and saying, look, I can't do it anymore. I can't entertain you. I can't juggle you. I can't do everything to make you happy. I have to work on my happiness and my vibration level. Okay. And the world card means that it ended. It's no going back. You know it, you realize it, but this other person is not willing to entertain that it's over karmically. It's done. Okay. There's nothing that you can gain from that relationship. Okay. Because that person was overwhelming as hell. That person put expectations on you and wants on you and needs on you that was so overwhelming. What they were bringing to the relationship and what you were bringing to the relationship, you were having to carry the load for both of you guys. This is someone that, look, I can't take another step with carrying your rucksack and my rucksack. And if you've never been in the army and you've never been in the military, that's like a 50-pound bag on your shoulder of things that you would need if you were going to deploy or you were going to go. And so you can't carry that laundry basket, 2 laundry baskets anymore. You're just going to have to let it go, because if it doesn't overwhelm you, if you continue to take those steps carrying the load for both of you guys in the relationship, you're eventually going to have overwhelm. You're going to be broken down. You're going to have a mental breakdown, physical breakdown. You're overwhelmed. You've had enough. And so when you left the relationship, or I know that the other person was the catalyst for you leaving the relationship, and it was something that blindsided you, but you realized that once you moved on and you started focusing on your higher good, how emotionally stable this person was and how you were juggling to keep that person happy, you realized that there was a reason for that karmic closure, whereas that other person didn't. And now you realize that you were overwhelmed in that situation of having to carry that load. Okay. That's what I'm getting from that. Okay. And I do see here that you are on a manifestation trip right now and journey. So all through June and all throughout, you are going to be working on, this is Aries, Gemini, and Virgo energies of manifesting. You are manifesting your love. You're manifesting what's going to bring you happiness, frequency on a higher vibration, raising your frequency and living on a better path of life. Okay. Where there's equals, there's equal give and take, there's equal reciprocity. What I put in is what I get back. You're working on manifesting a true love, a good love, and a love where there's no juggling, where one person is carrying the load, and there's no overwhelming. Both of you guys are on, the same frequency and vibration level, okay, is what I'm seeing here. All right. Because I have here that you don't need to change your perspective. This is the Hangman in reverse. Okay. So if this was in the upright, this is a Pisces person you're dealing with. If it's not a Pisces, then it's what the card means. This is about someone that needs to take a time out and seek a different perspective. You've already done that. You've already done the work. You've already seen the different perspective, okay? And you're happier in the place that you're in, even though you may be lonely, even though you're walking this path alone, but you're focused on your betterment. You're focused on your betterment and what you can bring to the table that is not toxic. You're manifesting a new love or a new vibration and frequency that will bring only prosperity and good people in your life. And you don't need to change your perspective. The other person that is not taking the hint that it's done and there's no karmic connection anymore, who's toxically obsessed with you, wishing you ill will, that's the person that needs to change their perspective. Okay. That's the person that needs to take a time out and realize and get a grip. It's over. It's a done dollar. There's a wrap. Okay. There's no coming back from that. Okay. And as well, yes, you did. There was some pain involved in it. This wasn't where you walked away scot free. This isn't where you didn't suffer any pain. This isn't where you weren't grief stricken, because you were. There was there was a fair amount, and I would say a great amount of unexpected pain, sorrow, and grief, because this came at you like that thunderstorm, like that storm that was unexpected. You know, like it hit you out of nowhere. That this person is the one that was toxic and ended the relationship, that caused you a lot of grief and heartbreak and sorrow, that's making you be able to move on. But you're getting over that. You're getting through that. You've done the shadow work. You see the different, you've already seen the perspective that you need to see. Now you're just working on your evolution. You're working on your evolution, and you're working on manifesting a good person, a good love, a true love, where there's equal frequency and vibration, where you're both vibing on the same level of equal give and take. And what you give in and what you give out is what you get back. So there is a fair amount of sorrow and pain and grief in that. But I do also see that you're glad that it's over, because the conflict is over. So the Five of Wands is all about conflict, struggle, battle, arguing, bickering, fighting over something. Okay. You're glad, and your release of this conflict is left you at peace. Okay. You know that you're coming from a place of peace now. Is it still a little bit of grief and sorrow? Yeah. Anybody that has to walk a path alone, who is trying to manifest good persons in their lives, for relationship wise, or for whatever reason that you're trying to bring in, there is amount of grief still walking a path alone. Nobody wants to be alone. But sometimes, you know, we're born alone, we're going to die alone. Sometimes that walk of the path alone leads to a insight of a higher frequency and vibration, because self-love is the most important love you can have. Okay. And so you're coming out of conflict. You're releasing conflict. No more bickering, no more fighting. Now it's what Andy wants and not what everybody else wants. Okay. And so I really feel that strongly. Okay. So now we're going to get some yin yang oracle for what Andy needs to know for clarification for this situation that he's going into in the month of June. Timeless. This reading is timeless. It'll play out when it's supposed to, but you are on the right path, is what I see intuitively. You are letting go of the toxicity. You're letting go of the addiction. You're letting go of what no longer serves your higher good. You're letting go of overwhelming burdens that you had to carry, that there was no equal reciprocity. And it was grief. There still is grief, and there will be grief while you're doing all the work. All right. So here we go. What is it, Divine Spirit and Guides Oracle, the Yin and Yang Oracle, that Andy can expect for his higher good for the month of June going forward? From now, it's timeless into the month of June, and as it resonates and plays out, that he needs to know. What other messages, Divine Spirit and Guides, does Andy need to know for going forward? We're going to get that message here. All right. So cards are flipping out, and I know I saw one flip over right there. Okay. All right. So these are your messages going into clarifying this reading. Okay. The first one I want to look is, what did I say about self-love? Am I psychic? No, I'm not psychic. Okay. But Andy, you're on a path of self-love, loving and putting yourself first. Okay. We had a conversation, and I won't put it out there, but we said that you're not going to sacrifice yourself anymore. You're not going to sacrifice your wants, your needs, and be the one to fold and self-sacrifice yourself and your self-love. This is about somebody that's finally putting themselves first. This is about somebody that has good intentions, positive intentions in the universe, who wants to be the one to say, hey, I hope you're okay, but I'm not coming back because I need to have more self-love for myself than the other person that is toxic and that wants and wants and wants and takes and takes and takes, but there's no give. Okay. So we talked about this, about self-love and about creation and about putting the intention out there to manifest something that is better for you, that vibes on a higher frequency and a higher vibrational level. Okay. You want the universe to bring you something on your level. You're tired of self-sacrifice. You're tired of putting your needs last and putting everybody else first. And this is your path and journey for June and going forward about self-love. Okay, Andy? And also, this is the best time to do it because Venus is going to be exalted in Pisces soon. And so the placement of Venus, which is the planet of love, and about new love, new growth, new abundance and love, is going to be in an exalted place. So this is the best time to be manifesting. Right now is the best time to be manifesting because Taurus is also in a good placement in the planetary conjunctions and is exalted also, and you're a Taurus. So Taurus people right now are going to be exalted, and Venus is going to be in a good place where offers of love and communication will be coming in for you. Okay. Also, you're doing self-care. Remember, we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is about putting yourself first, not focusing on what that other person, that toxic person wants anymore, but focusing on what you need for yourself, for your, focusing on your better, higher vibration and not putting any interest in what this other person is trying to drag you back to a lower vibration. Okay. This is called self-care. You're putting your energy into your self and what it's going to be for your happiness and manifesting. Okay. And you're doing it from a good level. You're not wishing ill for the other person that you're leaving behind, but you have to put yourself first. Okay. This is showing here that you're going to have a new beginning in June. This is the ace of this is the Ace of Pentacles. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You are going to be blessed and divine in the month of June going forward with something that's going to lead to a permanent foundation of strong, permanent foundation of abundance, prosperity, and your self-worth. Okay. This is the person that has the Midas touch. This is the person that good things come to and has a firm foundation. So whatever this new beginning in June for you, the Ace of Pentacles is what this reflects in the tarot deck. This oracle is saying that earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn can expect a new beginning that's going to lead to a permanent foundation, a stable foundation, a prosperity, abundance, and everything good in June. Okay. And also, this is going to renew you. So whatever this offer is that's going to come to you in June for your higher good, because you've been manifesting it and walking that road of high frequency and high level and vibration, is going to renew a spark in you and make you feel youthful and make you feel happiness again. It's going to make you feel living life on another level. So, like back in the days when we were younger and something good came in and we got excited about it and we were like, oh my God, it's like Christmas and presents, and just think back to the past when you got exuberant and you got happy over little shit. And so this is you being a new spark and renewal about something coming into your life that makes you feel like a kid again, and that gives you that old spark back. And that's what you have to look forward to in June. So much blessings to you, Andy. Lots of prosperity. Keep walking your road of high frequency and vibration. Don't let people pull you back from the past, people that no longer serve your higher good. Sometimes we have to move on and separate ourselves from people, places, and things that are just trying to drag us back down into that negative, lower vibration. Okay. So much love to you, Andy. Until we read again, good to go. All right. So is there anyone else? Shanove. Okay. So Shanove, I see a new person here. You see someone new coming towards me. Okay. So Shanova, let us go ahead and get a reading for you and see what is new coming in for you. Okay. Let's get this going here for Shanova. And Shanova, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate all your support and being a subscriber. We're going to go ahead and get some messages. You want to know, Shanova, I hope I'm saying your name right. Shanove? Shanove. Okay. Shanove, you want to find out what's new coming towards you? We can definitely do that. Okay. So we're going to put this deck behind us. That was Andy's deck here. And we're going to put it behind us. All right. And we're going to put this yin yang away from us here. All right. So the deck that I'm going to use for Shanove, okay, is the Tattoo Tarot. All right. So Shanove, what is coming to you? What is new coming for you? I think is what you wanted to know. Someone new. All right. We want to know if Shanove has someone new coming to them, divine spirit and guides. What is it that Shanove needs to know about her upcoming new person? What is coming towards her? What new person is coming towards her? What does she need to know in love coming towards her? Let's take a look at Shanove. All right, Shanove wants to know divine spirit. One more shuffle. Shanove wants to know what is coming towards her. What's new coming towards her? Okay, Shanove. What does Shanove have to know about somebody new coming towards her? What does she need to know, divine spirit and guides, about someone new coming towards her? Okay, got cards flying everywhere. All right, what else does Shanove need to know for June going forward, timeless from now until June, from now until she needs to know, divine spirit and guides? What else does she need? That one wanted to come out. What else does she need to know about someone new coming towards her? Okay, one more message. Let's get one more message for Shanove. Divine spirit and guides. What is it that Shanove needs to know for her higher good about someone coming towards her? All right. Divine spirit and guides. There we go. That's the last one. All right. So here we go. So Shanove, what I see here is that you are holding yourself back. This is the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. So you're holding yourself back. You might have recently or in the past had some love go wrong. Okay. And so because of a situation, and I don't know what that situation is, but Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy is telling me that you're afraid of putting yourself out there for fear of loss. This is the Four of Pentacles, which means that somebody has experienced loss. Because if you're afraid of putting out yourself out there, you're afraid to put something out there for fear of more loss, then you've experienced loss. Okay. So your message is that you may have to step away from the energy and you may have to put yourself out there, because if you don't put yourself out there and give yourself an option and a chance to bring in some new love, then new love can't come in. Because if I'm holding everything to my chest and I'm not putting myself out there, I can't gain anything. It's almost like me trying to win the lottery without buying a ticket, right? Or that's like me trying to find love, but I'm sitting on my couch. So you may have to step away from the energies of being afraid to put yourself back out there. I know it's hard because I've experienced loss myself before. And I know that getting over someone that you felt is your person is not something that's easily done. And it does make us want to withdraw within ourselves. And it does make us feel like we don't want to put ourselves, we're afraid of getting hurt again. But you will have to put yourself out there in order to gain something new. Okay. That's the first card that I had for you. The second card that I remember falling out is the Seven of Cups. If you put yourself out there, you will have options. You will have a lot of options. It's not just going to be one option. So when you decide to let go and put yourself out there, you are going to have options come in and opportunities come in. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energies. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that comes around. But I believe here that some of those options are going to be good and some of them are going to be bad. So make sure that when you're putting yourself out there and you're attracting the different options and opportunities that are going to come out and come for you, make sure that you're paying attention to who it is you truly want to let in your life. Okay. Is it a good aspect or a bad aspect? And being a person that has suffered loss before, I'm going to be very careful about who I let in my life. I'm going to be picky. I'm going to make sure I vet that person and make sure that this person is bringing me what I truly want and deserve on a higher vibration level. But that is what I get so far. You're going to have some options. So once you put yourself out there and you let yourself live a little and let go and of that tight restriction on yourself, you're going to get some options and they're going to come in fast. Okay. So then you have the Ace of Cups. Okay. The Ace of Cups in the reverse is what you got. But the Ace of Cups here in the upright is all about a divine gift of new emotional fulfillment. Yours was in reverse. So I feel like until you really do the shadow work, because what I've been speaking to a lot is Saturn is going in retrograde. Pluto is going in retrograde. Mars is in Leo for the full month of June. and there's going to be a lot of aggressive energies. And so what Saturn in retrograde and Pluto in retrograde is speaking to is doing the shadow work. If you have not gotten over the hurt, if you have not let go of a certain person, okay, that caused you hurt, if you haven't done the work and come to terms on what caused the ending in that relationship and owned your part in it, because there's always two sides to the story. So, where I want to put the blame on someone else because they ruined the relationship or they cheated on me or they did something, right? I have to own my part in it too. And if I don't do the shadow work and I don't release that old trauma, then the universe is not going to bring something of divine blessing to me until I actually do the work. Okay. So that's what I'm hearing. Okay. But I do have here the next card that came out was the Queen of Swords. Okay. So what you have to think about with the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords in the upright is someone that is speaking the truth and speaking the truth in a good way. This is someone that is using facts and logic to cut out people that no longer serve her. When the Queen of Swords is in reverse, it's about a person that's not speaking their truth. It's about somebody that's coming at it from an aspect of maybe not talking, not communicating, not willing to communicate, cutting someone off and just not putting yourself out there, staying silent about something. So I feel like until you step out, until you release yourself and put yourself out there so that opportunities can come in, you're going to be closed off to any kind of new fulfillment until you stop the silence. Okay. Until you start talking again, speaking your truth again. Okay. That's what I have there. And then I also have here, trust your instincts. The High Priestess is coming out. I know that you're coming from a place where you are working on your soul development. You're coming from a place that there's still shadow side work need to be done, because if you didn't have work to be done of something trauma to let go of, somebody hurt you very badly, or you experienced the loss of your person, you wouldn't be holding so tight to it. But you need to trust your instincts on working that shit out and working all that out, because you do have options that want to pour in. You do have new divine beginnings that want to be brought to you. But in your place of silence, in your place of not speaking to the truth, like maybe tamping down on what you really feel about things is what I'm intuitively feeling, not really owning up to your hurt and your pain. Trust your gut instinct. Okay. Because what I have is there is prosperity and abundance around the corner for you. Okay. The universe wants to bring you that new love. The universe wants to bring you that permanent love that takes you to the 50 years, the 401k, abundance, prosperity. This is you. This is what is there for you. This is what is waiting for you to be brought in. But until you open yourself up to it, until you release whatever it is causing you to be in silence, whatever is keeping you stuck where you can't step out and put yourself out there, it's not going to come to you until you deal with whatever it is that you need to deal with and cut those losses and work on that shadow side. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do the yin and yang oracle here. Oh, wait a minute. I had one more card. Okay. So I had the Fool card. Okay. The Fool card came out, and in the upright, it means that you're willing to take a leap of faith, that you're willing to put yourself out there, but yours was in reverse when it flipped over here. So until you are willing to put yourself out there, take that leap of faith and really believe that there's good love out there, that there's good coming to you. Okay. Until you do that, this thing that's waiting for you, this perfect thing that's waiting for you, these options and opportunities that you're wanting to come in can't come in, because the universe, you can't fake it with the universe. Okay. The universe knows when you're really ready and when you've really accepted the loss and when you've really worked that loss out. Okay. Do we ever really work all the loss out? No, we don't. We'll always remember, we can't forget, but we can forgive, and we can put that forgiveness out to the universe and not let us, like, that other person doesn't care if we're hurt. The other person doesn't care if we're still suffering. They don't care what we're going through and that we're going through it. So by forgiving and releasing it to the universe, saying, okay, I forgive, I don't forget, but I want to release this because I don't want to live in this place anymore where I can't trust somebody, where I can't put myself out there, where I have to stay a place of silence. I can't, enjoy getting something divinely bringing it into me, because you have the options there. but you got to work it out. You got to work it out inside. Okay. Is what I get. But let's use the yin and yang oracle, and let's do this yin and yang oracle here to get what you need to hear for clarity in this situation, because I feel your pain, Shanov. I'm intuitive. I feel your pain. I really feel like you are in this place where you're afraid to speak your truth. You're afraid and you're remaining silent right now. You're hoping that a love can come in, but you have to put yourself out there to get it. So I know, okay, so you go to the club with the girls, okay? Or you go hang out with some friends, okay? So I'm not saying that you're not putting yourself out there, but there's a difference with putting yourself out there on a single vibe, when you're vibing and you're like, okay, I'm putting myself out there, and you're putting out a vibe that you're ready for someone to talk to you. You're putting out a vibe that means, hey, come talk to me, right? And then there's this vibe that I'm out there with my friends, but I'm in silence and I'm sitting there like this, off to myself. No one's going to want to come talk to me if I put myself in a corner and I'm with a bunch of people having fun at a party and I'm vibing on a level like, don't talk to me. Don't bring it to me. Don't come to me. Don't come at me. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. It's not that you're not putting yourself out there. It's just the vibe that you're putting out there is that you're not ready for someone to come to you and talk to you. Okay. So that's what I'm saying about that level. Okay. You're staying silent. You're not, you're saying, you think that you want it, but you got to let it go, girl. That person is not caring if you're suffering, whoever caused you pain. Okay. And we're going to get a couple more messages because I really feel you. I feel that you're going through it. And all right, so here we go. All right. So the first thing that I want to say to you is that you need to let the memories and the nostalgia go. This person that left you hurt, abandoned, feeling isolated, feeling like you got to stay stuck in a situation and so hurt that you can't move on. This person, let it go. Let those memories go. Or light a candle for yourself. Think about every good thing that you can think about on this person's level, okay? Because we don't want to focus on the negative. And then say a prayer to the universe. You could say it out loud, you could say it in your head, whatever. Universe, I surrender. I have focused on the positive that this person and the lessons that I needed to learn from this person. And now I release it. I surrender. Okay. And let it go. And you will not believe the peace that will overcome you to help you and allow you to move on. Okay. That's the first message. The second message I have is that person tore the hell out of you. This person, it may not have been expected. It may be a cheating situation. It may be a lying situation. It may be something that went on. It totally fragmented you. This person was your person. You really felt this was your person. And I feel intuitively the rejection and the loss of this person was detrimental to you. I feel like that is why you're so stuck in it and can't release it. Okay. And I do feel that you will receive if you open yourself up, just like I said to do. You can do it while you're alone in the house where there's nobody around. If you feel like, hey, I'm going to be embarrassed if I did this, light a candle. Think about every positive thing this person ever brought to your life. Learn the lesson, because there's a lesson in every relationship, whether it's good or bad. Okay. I've suffered a loss where I felt like I wasn't going to be able to go on and there was just nothing I can do, but I had to surrender. And when you surrender and when you let that shit go and you let those energies go, you will be open to receiving those opportunities and the good love, the higher vibration, the higher frequency love, the one that is the one that leads you to the 10 of Pentacles, where it's the long-term, firm, strong foundation relationship. Okay. Because there was some deception. Okay. There was some deception and then some temptation with this person from the past that you're trying to let go. This person deceived you. And this person was really intuitively very good at deceiving, is what I hear. This person was really good at being tempted, like he tempted you. This person, whoever he or she, tempted you, deceived you, and was very good at it. Anybody could have been deceived by this person. Okay. But when you release it, and what I told you to do, light that candle, think about every positive thing, not the negatives that person gave you. Think of that person in a positive light and set them free, because they don't care that you're suffering. It doesn't bother them that you staying at home or can't get over them. They've gone on with their life. They're a destroyer. There are people out there that are negative energy people that are destroyers. They don't care what it has done to you. They don't care if you're stuck. And all you're doing by keeping yourself stuck is giving that person more and more and feeding them more. So release it, surrender, let it go. Think of all the positive things, light a candle and manifest to the universe. And all you have to say in your head or out loud is, I release this person. I release these energies and I wish nothing but good for this person, because you will get it back tenfold by not wishing ill. Okay. I also have that, in the past with this person, you're still going through it, but it is the past. And there was a lack and there was a suffering. We just discussed that. So that's all in this card about suffering and the lack. Okay. Again, if you're coming from a place of silence, okay, you're coming from a place of silence, you're guarded, you have resistance, you're closed off, you're that person that I was saying that's at the party, and instead of putting out a single vibe where you're putting out the frequency and energy, hey, I'm single, come at me, I'm willing to mingle. Instead, if you are sitting there like the ice queen and you're in silence and you're putting yourself in regret and in a place where nobody wants to come talk to that, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm not going, she's mean mugging me. I'm not going to go talk to that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't put yourself out there in a vibration and you coming out with a closed, repressed feeling and being guarded, nobody's going to come bring it to you, right? But there is somebody out there with chemistry and passion. There is chemistry and passion that's waiting for you to open yourself up with those options and those opportunities with the 7 of Cups. There is options and opportunities coming your way, but you just got to let that chemistry and passion. And you can't get that chemistry and passion if you're closed off and you're guarded and you're sitting there mean mugging. Okay. You got to put out that sexy single vibe. I'm out there. I'm wanting to manifest that and bring that in, because if you're sitting there silent, like the cold ice queen right there, not really letting yourself go and being restrictive of yourself, you're not going to manifest anything. Okay. And that person that hurt you, don't believe it's all roses with them. Okay. This facade card and the beliefs, you have the belief that this person has moved on and is not thinking about you and not, not even giving you a second glance or not even remembering any aspects of the relationship with you. It's a facade. That means that they're putting on a mask. They are making you believe that they're all hunky dory. They're not, trust me. Okay. Because good karma and bad karma come around. And whoever it is that the one that created the bad karma, whoever it is that caused the heartache, will get theirs. And I'm not wishing that on anybody. And I wish whoever this person was that caused you loss, I wish them happiness, prosperity, and for them to be able to vibe on a higher frequency and vibration where they don't feel like they have to destroy someone and tear somebody down in the name of love. Okay. So that's what I wish. And that is your message. I do believe that you are being closed, but I believe that you are suffering still and you need to let that go in whatever way. Surrender it, release it, because until you do, all you're doing is giving that other person more ownership and more power over your grief and your ability to move on. Okay. So much love to you, Siobhan. I hope that helped. I hope that is something that you can understand. Coming from a place and been through that place, can totally understand not wanting to put yourself out there, because when you experience loss and fragmentation, it's hard to put yourself back together. Okay. I know Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall and they put him back together, but it sure wasn't an easy thing to do. I mean, putting yourself out there is the most courageous and brave thing, but you got to surrender and you got to release in order to put that vibe out there, because nobody's going to want to come on a vibe where somebody's being a silent queen. Okay. All right. Much power to you. Much love to you. Abundance, prosperity, and stability. And I just really hope, coming from one person to another, that you really, really enjoy happiness in your future. Okay. All right. So we also have Jasmine, and KT. I see KT there. Okay. So I'm going to assume by scrolling back up, I see that KT is first. And KT, I have you. Hi. Thank you so much for joining the channel and subscribing. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the opportunity to give you a reading. So you would like a general reading. Okay. So KT wants a general reading, and then Jasmine, you'll be next. Okay. All right. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and get a deck out for KT. All right. And I'll call you K. All right, so here we go. So we're going to get some messages, a general message. This could be career or love, however, and divine spirits and guides want KT to hear it. That's how it will come out, okay? So Katie, let's go. Here we go. We're going to get the messages that Katie, divine spirit and guides, needs to know from her journey going through now until June, or timeless, whenever it plays out for her. Let's see what we got. Katie. I got you in my mind intuitively. I'm feeling your energies. I am feeling your energies, divine spirit and guides. What is it? 2 more shuffles that Katie needs to know for her higher good. That one wasn't a good shuffle, but yep, 1 more. Okay, here we go. All right, Katie, here we go. What is it that Katie needs to know for her higher good? Divine spirit and guides, please give me the messages that in June and going forward, timeless, that Katie needs to know for her higher good. Please give me some more messages that Katie needs to hear for her divine going forward. What does she need to know for her higher good? What is it going to be for Katie in going forward, timeless? What is it that is for her higher good? Love, career, relationship, whatever it is you want Katie to know about her situation. Please give me some more messages for Katie in her journey. Okay, so guess it's being a little bit quiet here. Let's see if we can get some more messages for Katie. Katie's messages, divine spirit and guides. Please give me Katie's messages, not the whole deck though. Katie, what does Katie need to know for her higher good? All right, there we go. Give me a couple more for Katie. There we go. All right. So what I have for you, Katie, is the cards here is the first one that came out is you are going to be having a new divine blessing. This is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. You could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but you're either going to have a new career opportunity or a love opportunity. It may include travel. This may be a long distance type of relationship, or it may be that you may have to travel when it comes to an opportunity in career. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to travel or that it will be a long distance career or relationship. It could just mean that the divine is blessing you with something that's going to bring passion back to your life. It's going to bring adventure, and it's going to be something exciting if you accept it, because the divine beginnings of the Ace of Cups, Wands, Swords, whatever it is, you have the opportunity, but not always everybody takes it. Okay. So if you take this opportunity, it's almost like Mission Impossible. If you accept this mission, this could be yours. Okay. Think about it like that. All right. The next one that I have is okay, double blessings for you, Katie. So not only is this going to be leading to a new adventure, passion, and action and travel, possibly a long distance type of relationship or move. Okay. It's going to lead to a new divine blessing in emotional fulfillment. So if this is a career for you and you needed to hear that, you're going to be happy about it. This is going to be a very good emotional fit. So if it's a job, you're going to feel good in it. You're going to feel like, oh my God, I belong here. If it's a relationship, you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe that you're a new person. I feel like I've known you for a long time. And it's going to bring a lot of passion to you and new energy, new spark, renewal. Okay, is what I'm feeling here. Okay. I also have, be careful though. Be careful when this situation comes in, because you either going to be dealing with a Capricorn. If it's a Capricorn, then great. Then this card doesn't have a bad meaning. But be careful about this opportunity that comes in and that you look at it at face value, because remember what I said about blessings and divine things coming in. If it sounds too good to be true, or if it feels too good to be true, listen to your gut instincts when it comes to it. There may be some toxic situation involved with it. Maybe it's all about the money. Maybe this lucrative position, if it's a career reading that you're looking for, maybe the money is really good, but the situation and the place and the position that you're going to be put in is going to maybe be a moral, ethical kind of situation for you. Or if this is a love relationship that you're looking for in a general, this new adventure, travel, passion, and new emotional fulfillment, be careful because there may be some toxic situation. There may be some obsession involved. There may be some addiction involved. And I'm not saying, I mean, maybe this person has an addiction. Maybe this person is totally obsessed with you if it's a relationship. But just be careful. Now, if it's a Capricorn, because the devil is specific to a Capricorn, then yeah, yay, right? But if it's a toxic situation, make sure you pay close attention to the situation, because the 9 of Pentacles came in the reverse. Okay, so the 9 in the upright is a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy about somebody not needing anybody to prop them up. Somebody that's a strong, independent person that basically doesn't need permission, doesn't need to ask for permission. When it is in the reverse, the toxicity that may come in this situation, if this is a relationship, because I feel like this is playing into more of a relationship, what it's saying is that you may lose your independence. Okay. So if this is a career, it may be an opportunity that has high money. It may feel like it's an emotionally perfect fit, but it may give you a lack of opportunities to have your work life balance, is what I'm feeling. Okay. You may be having that perfect job, feeling really good in the job, feeling like it's a perfect fit in the job, but you may lose the ability to have a personal life. You may be like, it may be like a work position that you are nose to the grind all the time and you don't even have the ability to enjoy life. If this is a relationship general reading that you needed to hear, then this person that the toxic situation may be, it could be a Capricorn, could be someone else, but may want to strip you of your independence and maybe control you. Okay. Maybe take away your zest for life, where you didn't need any permission. You didn't need anybody to prop you up, and take that away to make it to where you have to depend on this person for your life, for your love. They get you toxically sexually addicted to them, or they get you obsessed with them, and they do it so they control the relationship, control the situation. Okay. Because I have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is in a success position if it's in the upright. So this is about getting your accolades. This is everybody praising you for a job well done. If this is a relationship, this is a successful relationship. This is everybody celebrating you and your engagement or your commitment ceremony. But when it's in the reverse, there's something that's not successful about it. There's a give and take. In other words, yeah, you got higher pay, you got a better position, you got prestige, you got to step up in your promotion, but you're going to be so busy that you can't enjoy life. And it's not going to lead to the success you want, because there's not an equal reciprocity. There's not what you put into the job, you get back, or what you put into the relationship, you get back. You're going to be putting in more. And in this relationship, someone's going to want to toxically control you, is what I'm seeing here. Okay. So I'm going to get a couple more. Oh, this card came out too. Okay. But if you play your cards right and you listen to your high priestess, and you go about it with some instinct, okay? I got the wheel of fortune, the divine timing, okay? So whether this situation comes in, just be careful on what you accept and what you don't accept. Look at everything, look at the details, look at everything about it. If it's a person offering you love, vet them. Find out all you can about this person. Don't just assume this person at face value. If it's a career opportunity, talk to other people that work there. Find out if the job, promotion, prestige, or money, find out what kind of toxicity comes with it. Is this a nose to the grind, not going to be able to experience life because you're so stuck at work you can't have a life? Because the success card being in the reverse, just be sure and be specific. The divine timing means that there are good things supposed to come to you during this time. Things are meant to be with these blessings, but just be making sure that you are paying attention to the details, is what I'm hearing. Okay. This could be a good thing, but pay attention to the details, because the difference of the details is what's going to make this either a success or a not success. Okay. And we're going to get clarity because I'm going to use the yin yang oracle. Okay. So Katie, you do have a double blessing coming your way, but whether it's a real blessing and whether it's a toxic situation is up to you. The wheel of divine fortune. This is a good card to get. This means that divine timing is in play, but just make sure you read the fine print. Okay. Make sure that you vet this person. If this person is bringing you love, make sure you ask about this person, check this person. I'm not saying that, you should go around doing a background check on everybody, but I mean, these days you never know, right? But if it's a career, then basically, yeah, if it's a person and they're chaotic, weigh it out, because this person, it looks like, and intuitively I feel, is going to try and control you. Okay. They're going to try and make you do it my way or the highway. You're going to not be able to speak to your friends. You're not going to be able to speak to your family. They're going to try to control the direction. And instead of it being a good thing, it could be a toxic thing. So be careful and watch the fine print, is what I'm saying. Okay. All right, Katie. Oop, there it is. Okay. So stay in the present. Okay. I know that these divine blessings, I call them blessings, is when the divine brings you a new opportunity of action, passion, energy, and emotional fulfillment. But sometimes we need to say no. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because maybe the universe is telling you that the divine timing that's coming to you is that you just stay present. You just stay and have gratitude for the blessings and everything that you have in your life now. Because sometimes when people have, and I'm not saying this is you, but just think about this. If someone has a greedy aspect and they say, you know what, I want a better paying job, I want a higher promotion, but they don't realize what comes with it. The bad aspects come with good aspects. Okay. I want a better relationship. I want this guy to, or this person or this girl or guy to be GQ. I want them to be like so fine and hot. I want this person to be romantic and passionate. There's good things and bad things that come over. There can be an over passionate person. There can be somebody that's so fine or so GQ that everybody's always wanting this person. So that person can become toxic or can have an ego, right? With vanity and pride. But what universe is telling you is to stay in the present moment. Okay. You're abundant already. You have to have gratitude for the things and the blessings that you have now. You could be in a worse situation is what the universe is saying. Okay. So that's your first oracle. What other things do Katie need to know about her situation? There is an integration. There is a union that is coming towards you. Okay. Whether it's this union, but there is a union coming towards you, but still stay present, stay with gratitude and weigh your pros and cons. Okay. Because there is a union. Okay. And it says here that this thing is going to lead to celebration. So if you just look at the fine print and trust your gut instincts, okay? Vet the person. If it's a relationship, if it's a career, vet the career. Ask people how they like working for that company. If it's a person, vet that person. Okay. I have a friend of mine who actually does background checks on the persons that she gets with. And would I say that that's everybody should do that? No, sometimes you just have to. I mean, I have a good instinct and intuition when it comes to people. But if you feel like you have to do it, do it. Okay. Because there is going to be celebration and gifts and abundance. I just don't know it's going to be this situation. Okay. I don't know if it's going to be love or career. You may have celebration, gifts, and abundance for something else. Okay. So just keep your ear to the ground and pay attention. Okay. I do have here, trust your ancestor guides. You, Katie, have strong ancestor guides that are by your side. I hear that spirits, you are a spirit touch person, Katie. You have guides that are your ancient relatives and that are spirit guides that are walking your path with you. Trust what you feel. Trust the blessings and intuitive knowledge that comes your way. Okay. So I feel that alchemy is at play, that you are a magical person. You are spiritually touched, and trust your ancestor guides. Okay. The other one that I have is somebody is watching you. Whoever this person is watching you, spying on you, been keeping their eye on you. It could be someone that you've been watching. So this might not be unexpected for you, but somebody has been watching you and spying on you. Okay, Katie? So keep an eye on that. Stability, harmony, and flow. If you play your cards right, this could be a blessing. You will have some gifts and blessings come to you. It may not just be this thing that is being read. There may be some other blessings and gifts and celebration coming your way, but it will lead to stability, harmony, and flow. So just be sure that you vet things. Pay attention to your ancestor guides. Somebody is watching you, spying on you, and inspecting you, and maybe trying to tempt you. But just trust your instincts when it comes to it. Okay. So that is what I have for you, Katie. It is a full blown message. I don't see anything flipped over. So for you, there are divine. I mean, it's hard. You don't see two aces in a row. Bam, bam. Okay. So this could be a good thing or a bad thing. I think the universe is saying that divinely it is your turn. It is your time to receive good blessings. This just may not be the right blessing. So it may be something coming in after this. So just weigh your odds and your pros and cons, because somehow this is not going to lead to you feeling like you have a life. Somebody's going to try and control it, and it doesn't look successful. So something about it, check the fine print, the everything. Just vet it. Okay. All right. But you do have somebody watching over you. So that is a blessing in itself. Okay, Katie. All right. So we're off to Jasmine. Much abundance and prosperity to you. Okay, Katie. And we are going to go over to Jasmine. And she is, or he, Jasmine, I'm sure it's a she. You want to know what's coming for you in love soon. Okay, here we go. All right. I'm just making sure that there's nothing else. Okay. Yeah, you do sense change coming, huh, Katie? And somebody's watching you. Yeah, somebody's spying on you, inspecting you. Before this offer comes in for divine blessing of action, passion, and travel, could mean traveling to another location. This person's been watching you and been inspecting your work, expecting you as a person. If it's a love offer, but definitely just know that may be some toxic association. Okay. So Jasmine, we are going to get your reading for a what is coming to you or who's coming to you, and in love. Okay, all right. So who's coming to you in love soon? We will get that message to you. Okay. So I'm going to put this card deck up. I am going to use the tarot deck of the Wizard Tarot for your reading. All right, so Jasmine, it looks like you'll be my last one. You are welcome, Katie, but definitely just check the fine print. You don't have to be like my friend and do a background check, but sometimes you should. All right, so here we go. Jasmine, what's love coming to you? Divine Spirit and guides, what do we have for Jasmine? What do we have for Jasmine in love? What is coming towards her in love? Jasmine, Divine Spirit and guides, 3 more shuffles. I feel 3 more shuffles. All right, 2 more. All right, and 1 more. Jasmine, what do we have in love? Okay, so Spirit, Divine Guides, please give us the messages that Jasmine needs to hear in love. Okay, so I have the Chariot card. It came in a reverse. What about the other Divine Spirit and Guide messages that Jasmine has in love coming to her soon? The Page of Swords. Divine. All right, here we go. We're just getting a lot of messages for you, Jasmine, just flying out. Jasmine's messages. Okay, there we go. That's it. Woo, Jasmine, somebody wants to talk to you tonight. Okay, so Jasmine, let's get these readings going, okay? So, Jasmine, I feel like you could be coming out with a Cancer. You could be a Cancer, but for whatever the case may be, yours came in reverse. So, the Cancer is all about taking action and something coming soon, dominating, kicking ass, taking names, making shit happen quickly. When it comes in the reverse, it means slow your roll. You could be breaking up or coming out of it with a Cancer. You could be the Cancer that needs to slow down, and basically don't be in a hurry. Okay, so that's what I got first. I have somebody's watching you, or you're watching somebody. Page of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. And this is about somebody watching you or somebody watching them, staying silent on the sides, not willing to speak yet, because you're feeling something out. Okay, so whether that's you feeling something out or someone else feeling something out, they want you to slow it down unless you're dealing with a Cancer that you're coming out of a relationship with, or unless you are the Cancer and you need to slow down. Okay, because you're watching somebody or somebody's watching you. You're trying to fill the situation out. We have the 4 of Cups. You're not being picky. This is the 4 of Cups, where Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy of someone that's being too picky, not willing to take any options that don't fit what they want it to be. They have to be this. They have to be that. They have to do this job. They have to have this career. They have to have money. Well, you're not being picky, okay? So Jasmine, you're not coming from a place of being too picky, nitpicky, or anything like that. You have your options open to anything. You have your heart, and you have your trust in the universe. You have the trust that the universe is going to bring you what you deserve, what you are supposed to have, not what you want. Okay. So you're open to everything. That's good. Okay. So, but you're either coming out of something, somebody's watching you, you're sitting on the sidelines, somebody's sitting on the sidelines, not speaking yet. You're open to any possibilities and opportunities that come in love. You feel really good, Jasmine. You feel like in the month of June or going to June, this is timeless. It's going to play out for you when it needs to. You have all the tools. This is Aries, Gemini, Virgo energy. If you're dealing with an Aries, Gemini, Virgo, then you have all the tools you need to manifest what it is you desire. You have your options open. You're not being picky about it. You're like, just bring me universe, just bring me who I deserve. Bring me who you believe is in my higher good. Okay. And you know that you have the power to manifest. You feel it. You know it. In the month of June going forward, Venus is in an exalted position of love offers, being open to love. Okay. The next card that I have for you is the World card. I think that you may be walking out of a relationship with somebody, coming out of a relationship with somebody. If it's not a Cancer, then it's somebody that you're leaving behind. Okay. And you need to go slow, but something came to a karmic closure. The world card only comes up when you have come out of a relationship, or you have come from a relationship that there's no going back. The karmic lesson has been learned. There's nothing else to learn in that situation. You're done. There's no revisiting it. Even if you wanted to go back to this relationship, it wouldn't work, because the lessons that you needed to learn from each other are already gotten. Okay. So you are coming out of a relationship, leaving it behind, but you need to take it slowly. Somebody's watching you. Could be the person you left. It could be you watching them, but you're open to all things. You want to manifest, but the world card is saying whatever it is that you left is done and gone. There is going to be something new that comes in that's going to lead to, if you let it, if you accept the mission, if you accept the divine beginning of, it could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn is what the card means. But what it means is that this person that's coming into your life that you can manifest with, because this other thing is over, is going to be a long-term thing. It's not going to be something that's an in and out overnight, what fly by night, something that comes in quick and ends quick. If you take this person and accept this divine blessing, it's going to lead to a permanent foundation, a strong foundation, a stability, prosperity, and growth with this person. Okay. The next thing I have is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is speaking to an equal give and take in energy and vibration. So whoever it is that's coming in, you will feel that they are vibing on the same frequency and energy level as you. Things don't work out with people that don't have an equal give and take, because if somebody's vibing on a lower foundation and a lower vibration, there's no way that they can step up to your vibration and frequency level. So it always ends. Okay. So you are going to be finding with this Ace of Pentacles, this new divine beginning in the month of June, or going into June or through June, you're going to be divinely blessed with something on an energy and frequency vibration level of love that's going to vibrate on yours. Okay. Which is, gonna be a good thing, right? So I have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is about a slow moving message. Okay. So remember, you were asking what is coming to you in love soon. It's going to be a minute. Okay. So you need to slow down and just let everything play out. Somebody's watching you, somebody you're watching. You're open to everything, which is good, because that means you're not being picky. The Magician is about, you have the powers of manifestation. You have divine Ace of Pentacles being blessed to you, of somebody vibing on your own frequency level. But the Page of Pentacles is about a slow moving action. It's not going to be overnight. It's going to be something that comes in, and it doesn't have to be a slow offer, like message of abundance. I mean, the Ace of Pentacles means it's around the corner. Okay. It's around the corner, but it's going to be a slow evolving thing. That's why it probably leads to stability and an equal vibe on the frequency and vibration level, because it's a slow buildup. It's not something bam, you know what I'm saying? And ends just as quick and just as distraught and fragmented. It's something that, the best loves are the loves that are worked on in a manner where you guys, they say about best friends, don't be in a relationship with someone and you have nothing in common with, because in the end, when you wake up in the next morning, you want to be able to communicate with this person, and you want to feel a vibration and frequency level on the same level. Okay. Is what I'm getting. Okay. Yes. This person, if you let it, the slow moving, evolving thing, I know nobody wants to hear slow energies and love, but if you let the slow energy and love evolve, it's going to be the one that takes you to the 50 years. The 10 of Pentacles is about someone of a strong foundation. This is about the strong 401k if you're in a career reading. But in a love reading, the 10 of Pentacles is going to be the one to take you to the 50 years. That Ed Sheeran song, when I want to love you when I'm 70, when my knees aren't working and my legs don't work. That's where this is going with this. If you let this energy come in and you let it evolve the way it needs to evolve on the time level, you're going to be vibing on such a great frequency and vibration level with this person, but it is a slow moving energy. Okay. You're going to be feeling isolated, left out alone and the cold. The 5 of Pentacles speaks to somebody that feels bereft. They feel alone. They feel isolated. So in the time that it takes for this person to come in, because like I said, it's not going to be something that's bam. Okay. Because you were saying what love is coming soon. It's coming, and it's coming around the corner, but you're going to have to slow your roll, because at the pace that this person's coming in, it may be the middle of June or the end of June is what I'm feeling time wise. It's not going to be coming in next week up until the first week of June. Venus is going to be exalted in the month of June, and I believe that this may play out in the mid or the end of June. And you may feel isolated and having to revisit the abandonment of the relationship that you're just coming out of, or that you did just come, that you came out of. You may be feeling lost a little bit, but you're not alone. There's people around you that love you. Reach out to them. This feeling is of isolation and abandonment, that you're making yourself sit in. You're making yourself believe that you're in isolation and abandonment, because everybody wants to be in a relationship, but you just have to let it play out when the divine timing is right. Okay. All right, Jasmine, let's go ahead and get your yin yang oracle so we can get clarification on your message. Okay. So here we go. All right, Janie. I see Janie's in the house. All right. So here we go. Let's get the yin yang oracle for Jasmine. What is it that Jasmine needs for clarity in the situation of the love that she wants to come in soon? But unfortunately, like I said, this going to be the best thing if you ever. This is going to be the Ed Sheeran song. I'm hearing the song in my head. I'm going to love you till I'm 70. When my knees don't work. I mean, everybody knows that song, right? But yeah. Thinking Out Loud is the name of that song. So Jasmine, listen to that song. That's your song. Okay. I'm hearing Thinking Out Loud with Ed Sheeran. And if you let the slow energy come in, it's going to be the one that takes you to the 70 years. And that person is going to cherish you for who you are. And you're going to be vibing on the same frequency and vibration level as this person. Okay. All right. So Oracle, one more shuffle here. All right. So what is it Jasmine needs to hear for her higher good? Please give me the messages that Jasmine needs to hear in love, divine spirit and guides. What is it that she needs to know in love right now, going into June for her higher good? The spying card came out. All right. One more. There you go. One more. There it goes. I knew it. All right. Okay. So I spoke it. All right. Here we go. Don't put limitations and fears on yourself with this Five of Pentacles. You don't need to. You have love coming around the corner. You just need to believe in it. You've got the Magician card. You're going to manifest it. It comes in good time. The universe will not bring you something until it's ready, until divine timing. But don't limit yourself, is what I'm saying. Don't put yourself in a fear-based place. This Five of Pentacles is not needed. You've got blessings incoming. Thinking Out Loud, Ed Sheeran, 70 years. Just bank on it. It's coming. Okay. Somebody is spying on you and watching you. You're watching them. Somebody is, I told you the spying card. Somebody is watching somebody, and that's what you need to know. It is coming, but somebody's spying on somebody. Okay. Just know that, right? So somebody's got their eye on you, but they haven't spoke to you. Maybe it's this person that wants to come to you. The slow moving person is keeping an eye on you, has had a crush on you maybe, or maybe you're watching them. You can trust that it's going to happen in June. Venus is exalted in June. It's going to be in a good place. It'll be in Pisces. So that is a good place for Venus to be. Venus feels good in that planet. Pisces is a planet of love and dreamy and rosy colored glasses. So you do have your love coming in. Venus is going to help you in that matter, in the manifestation part. Okay. I do have that your ancestor guides. Listen to your ancestor guides. You do have spirits. You are touched. You have someone walking a path with you. Trust that your ancestor guides are by your side, and you have good things coming to you. Okay. All right. The next one I have is vanity and pride. Let go of your ego with this thing that you have to leave behind about, something that you came out of a relationship. It was something that maybe happened very quickly, and now there's a slow return on it. There's a slow getting over it. Something about your ego, vanity, or pride. Maybe this person broke up with you or left you or hurt you. And so your pride and your ego are like, how can that person do that to me? Like, who is that person to be doing that to me? Let go of the ego and pride and let it go. Let it surrender. It doesn't matter that this person left you or was the catalyst of the breakup or doesn't recognize what you bring to the table. It doesn't matter. So if this is you with the ego and vanity and pride, you have way better things coming to you of a much higher frequency and vibration. Okay. So that is what I have for you on the level. I'm just making sure I'm not missing because those cards were flying out pretty quick for you. Yeah. So I have it. I've got, don't put limitations on yourself with the Five of Pentacles. Something better is coming. Don't be an ego. Venus is helping you in the month of June. I feel 15th through the 30th, somewhere around there. And yeah, so you have good things. Trust your ancestor guides are by your side, but trust that somebody's watching you or somebody that you're watching, and it's going to come in. All right, Jasmine, much love to you. I'm going to go ahead and wish you prosperity, abundance, and stability. And we're going to move on. And who else do we have? All right, Janie, do you have a question? Janie, Janie, do you have a question? I see that you're talking to Kat. If you have a question, a general reading, or anything that you have questions about, I'll be glad to answer it. Okay, so Janie wants a general love reading. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to do Janie. Janie, welcome. Thank you for sharing, and subscribing to the channel. I appreciate every one of you guys' support and blessings for the channel. It does help me support and put out good messages and what people need to know and hear for their highest good from the divine spirit and guides. So I welcome you, Janie, as well as Katie and Jasmine. Thank you guys for supporting my channel and sharing, and subscribing. So we're going to get the party started, and we're going to find out what Janie needs to know in love. Okay, we're going to find out what Janie needs to know in her love. All right, so we have those decks put aside, and these. All right. So the deck that I'm going to be using for Janie is the Tattoo Tarot. I feel like calling for her. All right, Janie. Here we go. What does Janie need to know? Divine Spirit and Guides. What is it Janie needs to know in love and Divine Spirit and Guides? Oops, we have some cards here. All right. Check it out. All right. Divine Spirit and Guides. What is it that Janie needs to know for her higher good in love? What can she expect in love? Divine Spirit and Guides. What is the messages that she needs to know for her higher good? Okay. One more shuffle. All right, Janie, let's get it. All right. What does Janie need to know? Divine Spirit and Guides in love. I have the first card that flipped out is walking away. You may have just walked away from somebody, or you need to walk away from somebody. The Eight of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy about walking away. You have learned and gotten as much as you can out of a relationship. There is no need to return back to that relationship. So if you're looking for a reunited status with somebody, I wouldn't. I would walk on, because there's nothing more that person can give you in any kind of karmic tie. Okay. So that was the first one that I had for you. And then we're going to move on to the next one. I have some cards in here that don't belong. Gosh, a lot of them. Man, we're almost there, Janie. All right, there we go. The last one. All right. Oof. Okay. So these were Spirit was telling me don't belong. Okay. So here we go. So what else does Janie need to know? Okay. So those are called, you're at a crossroads about something, about a decision. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and you're at a crossroads. You don't know if you want to invest any more time or if you want to move on. I'm saying with the Eight of Cups, you should move on, because there's nothing more to learn in that relationship. Look at what this person's walking to. Okay. So this card is facing the crossroads. Okay. So you're thinking about, should I invest any more time or should I move on? I say the Eight of Cups is always about moving on, because you need to find that ninth cup, which is wish manifestation. You have already learned everything you can possibly learn in the relationship you were in. So if I say that just in my opinion, I'm not going to advise anybody, because everybody has their free will. In my best opinion, at that crossroads, you need to move on, because there's something better for you out there. What else does Janie need to know for her higher good? Intuitively, Divine and Spirit and Guides. Here we go. We have the card of this person or the situation that you're in is bringing you anxiety of your own making. There's not any really anxiety that this person's bringing to you. There's no beating, cheating. There's nothing that's going to harm you. But this person does bring you anxiety about whether you should stay in the relationship, whether you should give anything to the relationship. If you walked away from that relationship recently, then you have anxieties about whether you did the right thing. But the Knight of Wands speaks to a energy that's going to be an offer. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Someone that's maybe a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries may be offering you action, passion energy. It may be a long distance relationship is what I feel. You may be some travel involved, but that's what I'm seeing for you. But if you're anxiety about this past situation, let it go, let it to rest. There's nothing that you can benefit from it, because you've learned everything you can. That person has gave you and brought to the table all that they can. They can't give you any more, and there's nothing to take from it. Okay. So here we go. What other things does Janie need to know about her higher good? Okay, yeah. So the ending with this person, if it's not ended, it needs to end. The karmic lesson has been learned. This is the last tarot card in the tarot deck, and it's about endings. There's no going back to. The karmic lesson, that soulmate connection that you needed to learn from this person and them learn from you is over. You have taken as much as you can and you need to move on. Okay. So if that helps you any, the world card is speaking to this new person coming in, this new offer coming in, could be a long distance relationship, or it could just mean it's going to be very passionate and it's going to have travel and adventure in it. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, maybe in Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but leave whatever it is behind. It's done. It's cooked. If you leave it in there any longer, it's going to burn. Okay. The Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy is an offer coming to you of love. Use the Queen of Swords energy, or you will be using the Queen of Swords energy. Maybe you have experienced loss of a kind where you don't trust it anymore, but the Knight of Wands bringing you a new offer. It could be a long distance offer. Is going to bring. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but it's going to bring an emotional offer of love. Okay, but you're going to be in this Aquarius mode, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius mode, Janie, of wanting to put everything to, like, my friend. She's a detective. She vets her love interest that she meets. She actually does background checks on them. Okay, so what I'm saying is that you can be that person, the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, where you use facts and logic, but you will be coming from a place of facts, logic. Not accepting anything at face value. You will be vetting things. You will be using facts and logic because maybe you have gone through it or been through it. But instead of going with the flow in an emotional way, I show that you're going to be coming at it in a very cool, detached way. You're going to be vetting these people. You're going to be making these people step up and prove it. Okay. Prove it to me is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing prove it to me because I just don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? That's that Queen of Swords energy. What other messages does Janie need to hear for her love message coming towards her? What is it that Janie needs to know for her higher good spirits, divine gods? Please give us, divine God and spirits, the message that Janie needs to hear. I think that is it. I think we're going to the Oracle now. Yep, we're going to the Oracle. All right, so the Yin Yang Oracle, let's find out with clarity what's going on for Janie. All right, let's go ahead and find out what is going on for Janie. What is the Yin Yang Oracle going to tell us? It's going to shed clarity on this situation, Janie, that you are either leaving or you are walking away. I like that Janie says, Kat, I'm okay. I'm dying alone. I get it. That's that Queen of Swords that I just talked about. The Queen of Swords, that means that you're going to vet. You're going to get, you're going to be checking everything out. You're not just going to be accepting things at an emotional aspect. You're going to be like, prove it to me. Do you want to be with me? You better prove it to me. All right. All right. So here we go. The Oracle, the Yin Yang Oracle for Janie. What does Janie need to know? Growth, summer, something's coming in the summer. And then it's going to be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You're going to get a new divine offering of emotional fulfillment. It's going to come in the summer. You're going to have growth in the summer. So look for something in the summer. Put yourself out there. Don't expect you can sit on the couch and something's going to come to you. Go to an outside concert. Go hang out with friends. But something is coming in the summer. It's going to lead to an Ace of Cups, which is going to be a new emotional fulfillment. It could be with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is the message that I'm getting for you. What else do we have? Give me a couple more. Okay, so this is it. And reflection, projections. Okay, so Janie, if you're feeling like you don't want something, you're going to grow old alone, that's what you're manifesting. Everybody deserves somebody, but if that's the way you feel, I mean, there's a lot of friends of mine that are not looking for romance. They're my age, they're 54, and they're like, you know what? I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? I really don't need I don't need any companionship. I don't need any, but whatever it is that you're reflecting on and you're projecting, that is what you're manifesting. Okay. But I do see that if you do open your heart and your mind, and get out of this Queen of Swords mode, which is cool, detached, and aloof, I feel like something is going to come in the summertime that's going to allow to growth. It's going to be that ninth cup, you walking away from the Eight of Cups because it no longer can give you any fulfillment. You will find your ninth cup. Okay. It may be with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but it will lead to emotional fulfillment if you let it, Janie. Okay. All right. Much love to you, Janie. And then we have Buana. Buana, I am also doing great. And Buana wants to know the feelings towards me, third party situation. You got it, Buana. Nobody wants to be in a third party situation. So we definitely will give you a message. Okay. So let's do it for Buana. I've been in a third party situation before. No fun, no bueno. It is not a good place to be in. So I totally get it. Why you need clarity. All right. So let's go ahead and find out with Buana what she can expect with that third party. And I want to do a different thing for Buana too, because she said third party and she was open about it. Okay. I'm going to do a special thing for you, Buana. Okay. And then it'll be the last reading I do tonight. Okay. So, Buana, I'm giving you the last bit of my energy tonight. Buana, what she needs to know about a third party situation. I thank you guys all for being here, like, share, and subscribing. Buana's going to get the last of this energy that I have tonight. I do these readings once a month. I do an appreciation. So stay with me, stay subscribed, because once a month I will do these free questions and answers for you. As long as you're subscribed and you like, I will definitely throw you a free reading once a month. Okay. I do it for my subscribers only. All right. So, Buana, what she needs to know in a third party relationship, divine spirit and guides. Let's go and see what she's got. All right. Divine spirit and guides. What does Buana need to know about a third party situation? What is it that her feelings versus their feelings? What's going on with that shit? What does Buana need to know about a third party situation? Let's see what she needs to know. What's going on? Buana, divine spirit and guides, please give me the messages. Somebody's trying to keep quiet. Somebody's trying to keep it on a down low, Buana. Divine spirit and guides, please give me the messages for Buana that she needs to hear about this third party relationship. Please give me the messages she needs to hear for her higher good going into June. Somebody is really keeping it on the down low with this third party. All right, please give me the messages that Buana needs to hear for her higher good in the third party relationship. I appreciate you, Kat, Andy, and Michaela. I know that you guys are on Central Time, so it's 11:38. We are wrapping this up, so please, thank you for your patience. What is it that Buana needs to know? I'm telling you, this person that's in the third party event is keeping it really down low because these cards are not popping like they're supposed to. What is it that Buana needs to know? That one wanted to pop. All right. What is it that Buana needed to know for higher good, divine spirit, and guides? All right, that's a lot. Okay. So here we go. We're going to lay this out as fast as we can. Buana, the tower. Somebody brought this tower in, and it's got to be the third party event. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, but if it's not a Scorpio, somebody brought this event out. I feel like the person is a Queen of Wands type of person. This person is sultry, tempting, intoxicating. This person could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This person seduced your third party. So basically, this person is very intoxicating. Okay, so the tower was brought about by somebody that was a temptress, seductress. Like I said, this person is in it to win it, out in the limelight. But guess what? The Queen of Wands energy is just as quick in as it is out. So this person that you're in a third party event with may find themselves on the tower end of that person leaving when they're done with it. Okay. The next thing I have is that there's two options, two paths for this person that you're dealing with. They have two options. So it's not just one person. This third party may be a fourth party, but okay. So it could be that the two of wands is specific to Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, and it could be you and this other person, and your person is stuck between you and this person. Okay. The next thing I have is the Fool, and I don't think this Fool is a leap of faith. I honestly, you know how with the tarot, the Fool card means is that you need to take a leap of faith. You need to trust the universe and put yourself out there. I feel like your third party person is being a fool. Literally, I know you're probably laughing your ass off, but truly, I feel like the Fool card does not mean what is traditionally, intuitively in the deck. I feel like this person is acting a fool over this person because this person is being a seductress or this person is tempting. Okay. But is stuck, and your third party person is stuck between you and that person. Okay. You need to have strength unless you're dealing with a Leo or you are a Leo, but you need to have strength that things will come out on the other side, because what comes around goes around, and the Queen of Wands energy is an in and out energy, and just as quick as it got there is as quick as it's gone. Okay. The next card that I have is the Chariot. You could be dealing with a Cancer, you could be a Cancer, but these energies in that third party event happened very quickly. Okay. It came in and like dominating like Donkey Kong, and you're going to need to have strength because it's going to run itself out. I feel like the King of Swords energy, you could be dealing with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The King of Swords energy is saying that this person will realize and eventually cut this person out because he'll he or she will realize that they were a fool, and and choose the right path when the time comes. Because yeah, there's a divine new beginning opportunity of stability and everything, but this has to play out. Now, will that Ace of Pentacles? It shows that when since I'm doing your reading, the Ace of Pentacles is in your favor. So either someone new is coming in and that's going to offer you stability, prosperity, and abundance, or it's going to be this person coming back and at you and realizing you are their abundance. You are the one that's going to be the long term. Okay. I do have new passion. So when if this person comes back, if this reading plays out the way it should, just have strength, because I feel like that Queen of Wands person is going to be an in and out. I don't think it's going to last very long. And I believe that when you guys do reunion, or if you do come back together, that it's going to be new. It's going to be a new action passion coming at you. If this person realizes that they were played for a fool, or they were made to feel like a fool and they did you wrong, this person is going to be coming at you with a whole different attitude, and it's going to lead to a different beginning of permanent stability and growth. And I feel like they're going to have a new passion, and y'all are going to have this new start. If you forgive this person, or if you can, or this could be a new person, because there's two blessings, there's two beginnings. This could be a new person coming in, and you're not going to even want to have nothing to do with the third party person anymore. Or, and it could be more passionate and more adventurous. We're going to get you a yin yang oracle to find out if this is someone new. Yeah, third eye clarity. You're going to know when this person comes back at you that's having a third party event. You're going to have clarity on whether you want to take that person back or not. Also, I feel like with this person here, don't put limitations and fears on whether this person is going to come back or not. Release them. Okay. Release them, let them go, surrender to the universe, that the universe has your back. If this person comes back in good faith and you want to accept them, and you feel in good clarity that this person has learned their lesson, take them back. Okay. But the control and tactics that this person is putting on your person, this person's putting these tactics and seducting and, putting a front on with this seductress temptation, and doing some control and tactics and controlling your person. Okay. Making them act a fool is what I feel, the Fool card. I don't feel the Fool as in leap of faith. I feel the Fool. You can bet in autumn. Okay. So this is the fall. I feel September, October, this person is going to know that they've been played for a fool. Okay. And then you're going to be forming a structure and a solid foundation. I feel like this other person coming in is a new person for some reason. I feel like this Ace of Coins with the new beginning, that's going to lead to stability, prosperity, and new passion, new action. Maybe a long distance relationship, may not be, but they're going to have more to offer you. And I think that you may be surprised at a new forming structure and a new beginning of a solid foundation that may come your way. Now, the spin that I wanted to give you, Buana, because you're the last person I'm doing tonight. The last spin I'm going to give you is the Twisted Oracle. I haven't used it all night, but because you said third party, I'm going to throw it out there. This is a Twisted Oracle, and it's going to give you a spin on things like you wouldn't believe. Okay. So we're just going to do this real quick for Buana, and then we're going to say good night. But Buana, let's see what the Twisted Oracle. So the Twisted Oracle. All right. So here we go. Buana, you could be dealing with somebody that's drinking. Okay. So this is the thing. Your person is toxic. Okay. The person that you're dealing with is in a toxic lifestyle. That Queen of Wands is making him party, do drugs, unhealthy, promiscuous, bad choices. It's basically like the Fool card. Like I told you intuitively, I felt like that Fool is not about taking a leap of faith. It's not about, having a new beginning. This person's making him or her a fool. Okay. They're making this person act like a fool, acting all promiscuous and making bad choices and unhealthy, toxic lifestyle. and the person that is with your third party don't want no strings. This person is a seductress. This person is an in and out energy. This person don't want no strings and is not promising your person any strings. This person wants to play and play for a while, and then is going to be done with it. Trust me. All right. That's the way I feel. Also, they're shady. This person is shady, and she's making your person feel like a fool, and he will or she will feel like a fool once this person gets done with them. Okay. There's red flags. There's red flags and signs of intuition, dreams, and clarity that you should be having right now about the situation, because I think you feel like it's shady as F. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, this person is being playing your person, and that person, your person's going to feel like a fool. And I know, you know, the red signs. This person's making your person do all kinds of crazy, shady stuff. Okay. You feel depressed about the situation. I feel like you feel like, you know, anybody that's in a third party event, you're going to go through some depression. Okay. It's depressing when you know that somebody's leaving you, and leaving you for such a toxic type person. Okay. Or treating you badly and shading you by doing this to you, when you are putting your everything in the relationship, and this person is being shady to you. Okay. But uh this person, there, you know, you may not get any closure, you may not have any contact, and you may this person left you hanging long before they cheated on you. Okay. I feel like, as third party event person that's going to be acting a fool, I feel like they left you hanging on so many different levels, it's not even funny. Sometimes they contacted you, sometimes they were on and off, sometimes they were in and out. This person was not a stable person to begin with, and I think that you saw the red signs. Okay. I think that you knew intuitively this person was shady, but this person is going to be left feeling like a fool, and is going to be treated like they treated other people. And that Queen of Wands is going to play it and control it. And then when it's done with it, drop it like a hot potato. And that person that you dealt with is going to be feeling left out in the cold. And I have a feeling that there's somebody new coming in for you. I feel like there's going to be something that's more stable and more permanent, of an abundance level, that's going to be a firm foundation for you. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Buana. Much love to you guys. Thank you for attending. Thank you guys for sharing, and subscribing. We will have another live subscribers free reading. I do one a month. I do announce it on my community page. So please pay attention to the community page, because I will put the date of the one time next month in June that I will be doing this again. It's always for praise for my subscribers who are lifting my channel by sharing, and subscribing. I love you guys all. Prosperity, abundance, and stability for all of you guys out there, and much fortune. Okay. So till we read again, take care. Much love to you. Have a great night. Bye.